Should I put these cans on?
If you want to.
Yeah, I love the cans.
I love cans too.
I love beef cans.
You know, the only thing I like more than eating ass is talking about eating ass.
Hey, what's this? This is Garson Keeler, and welcome to the Andrew DeWitt Show.
Well, I assure you that the sexual harassment charges are actually a woman who was in love with me. She was sad that she can't be with me.
All these women enjoyed it. They
Enjoyed the way my penis wrinkles smelled.
Jesus Christ.
Let me retweet. Let me retweet that stuff.
What? Love the way my penis wrinkles smelled?
No.
We're live now, right?
To the live stream, but this won't be on the iTunes.
Okay. Oh, this is like behind the scenes stuff
exactly.
that only.
I'm still setting everything up.
Okay.
So. I just need to like check the audio levels.
Man, oh man. Checking those audio levels. Is that Hocus Pocus? Oh no, that's The Hobbit. I wasn't sure.
What?
I'm not sure what your movie tastes are, Zach.
That's great, though. That's someone who definitely is not a nerd. Hocus Pocus and The Hobbit. Tomato.
I also own the Hobbit soundtrack on 3 different vinyls records.
Oh, okay. And also Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
Look at Shy Guy. What do you spend on his wardrobe every month?
Well, when American Apparel closed, we bought a bunch of hoodies.
Oh.
Because they were like $1 each.
It sucks American Apparel closed because now there's not going to be any underage, half-naked female billboards.
I will say this about the billboards is like at least they didn't Photoshop anything.
No.
That shit is haggard already.
It was a great marketing scheme, man. Like, they were pretty creepy. Every one of them looked like you're taken in some dude's basement.
I know. And that dude, have you read any interviews about that guy like jacking off in front of reporters and stuff?
Yeah,
we'll talk about that
weird.
shit. And the reporter who had it was like, "Wow, interesting that he would just jack off in front of me." And it's like now, like I mean, he got out easy.
Oh, that dude. Yeah, he. You know what? It's okay. Let's wait.
Yeah,
we'll talk.
Everything we say are good topics, and we'll get on and we'll be like, "Oh fuck, what? Toots."
Oh, we're gonna check in with Toots. We got Zach, our roving Toots reporter.
So my buddy Josh at the Y, he runs the gym there. He got the tires and stuff. He showed me how to do a muscle up.
Yeah.
It's different than I thought it would be. I thought you go up and then kind of pull yourself over, but really you kind of extend out and up
and kind of throw. And you got to get to that point
where
you
can kip it a little bit,
where you can rotate.
It looks
a lot of technique.
Hard as fuck.
It is. It's a lot of technique. Once you build up to that.
I tell you what, the day I can do it is the day I know I am in fucking awesome shape.
Yeah. It's a good feeling, and then everyone will be like, "You'll start." Yeah, people will want to have you teach tutorials.
Tammy will spread her asshole in the middle of the park.
Wow. Okay.
I'll spit in it.
Okay.
Dude, she's been looking so hot, it's crazy.
Wait, we gotta save it. Are we live, Zach?
We're live to the stream, but we're not on iTunes yet.
No.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just testing anything. All right.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, I didn't sound check you yet. I think you're all right.
Hello?
Yeah, you seem fine.
Good? Yeah. I'll pull it away if
Check.
I get loud.
Oh god, I'm loud. Okay.
Danny B tried to send me a WhatsApp invite.
What?
The
Why?
app WhatsApp.
Yeah, why?
Check. Hey.
You fucking serious? Yeah.
All right. Ready.
Let's do it.
Live from the as yet to be named studios in beautiful Hollywood, California, it's the Andrew DeWitt Show.
It sounds like a flock of migrating geese.
On today's show, we've got real Deel O'Beal, Ryan O'Neal.
Listen to my spiel.
And here's your host, Andrew DeWitt.
Did you sell the good one and then trade it in for like
this
a
one is
lesser
awful.
model? Why is there a horse racing sound?
That
effect
other
on
one was
there?
the Mercedes of sound boxes, and this is the Kia Sophia.
Yeah, that's the Kia Sportage.
Kia Sportage of sound.
That's the Daewoo of fucking sound effects boxes.
Welcome to the Andrew DeWitt Show. Ryan O'Neill, the real deal Hollywood O'Beal. What is the spiel?
Hey, everybody. Here's the spiel on the street.
What's the spiel on the street?
Also, can we talk about the WhatsApp?
Yeah, sure. If you want to, we can talk about anything. This is a no holds barred podcast because on the Andrew DeWitt Show, anything goes and everything shows. You made a disgusting face. You went, oh no.
Oh boy.
No.
I didn't know that was the theme of the show.
Remember that one time when you said that Zach sucked Wiccan cock? And Zach goes,
I don't remember that.
And Zach goes, what? No.
Like he was caught. He was caught red-handed.
When you were ghost hunting.
Yeah.
You were ghost hunting and you were like, Zach, the only reason you're doing that is to suck that Wiccan cock.
I don't remember that because he went ghost hunting with the Wicked.
Yeah, I did go
And
ghost
then
hunting
you were
with
like,
Wiccans.
yeah, I do remember. You're like, me? No way. That
What?
didn't even cross my mind. Never.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I definitely was not sucking Pookie's cock. That was one of the Wiccans. He was 450 pounds.
Well, is it because of his weight, Zach?
And
I
he,
mean,
and
are
he
you
thought he
fat
had psychic
shaming him?
powers.
Discrimination. Where were
Yeah.
did his powers come from? His dick? Like, and that's why he didn't have powers because he couldn't see his dick.
It didn't. Was there an evil force that was trying to keep him away from his cock because it was so powerful?
yeah, it's called
so
his
they
gut.
cursed him with being 450 pounds.
And there's a giant gut demon trying to keep him away from his dick.
Andrew, did you tweet asking for questions?
Oh no, I'll do that right now.
Okay, cool.
the Fupa
We have
wizard.
a couple questions already, but we can get to them later.
Oh, we got some live. Hey, so this WhatsApp, you got an invite from the B to join WhatsApp.
Yeah, I did.
Was it just so that he could say, I just wanted you to join WhatsApp so I could tell you to go fuck yourself?
What would he say to me? What would he say? Huh?
Fuck you. Just want to tell you fucking WhatsApp. Fuck yourself. It could be.
What that's like a messenger program, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. I use it for our preschool.
I use it for my sister. She just moved back 2 days ago, but was living in Australia.
Yeah, it's very
So that
popular
was the easy
internationally.
way. Yeah,
'Cause
because
when-
it's all Wi-Fi or it's all
Yeah.
web.
At work, whenever we work on international campaigns, they're always like, "What can we do with WhatsApp?" And I'm just like, "I don't even."
You could do anything
use
you
that.
want. Yeah, the world is your oyster.
Send titty pics and butt pics to Dr. O'Neill at WhatsApp.com.
O'Neill the ass kicker at WhatsApp.com.
Do you ever get? Do you still get stuff? Do you still get?
You know, I
titty
kind of
pics
put a
and ass pics?
kibosh on it because the older I got,
got
the
crazier,
more-
right?
Yeah, I just felt like people were maybe pressuring people to do it, or just sending in pictures of people that didn't know that they were being sent in. So it
that's not
felt
good.
dirty after a while.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh,
I try. I'm
the
kind
naked,
of
the naked,
shut it
the
down.
random naked picture submissions started to feel
Of people,
dirty.
of people's wives.
Oh, and then I started. I started going through and just deleting them all.
Oh wow!
Because, and
Good for
I didn't
you.
realize, but there were thousands.
Yeah, dude. Remember in Boner
Oh.
City, USA?
Yeah, it was
when that
all the
guy
time.
sent us those nudes of that stripper who had a gun in the background and a boyfriend in jail. Do you think that guy lived?
No, I don't think he did. It's been hunted down. No, that was a bad one. But the video is still by far the craziest.
That's the
one.
craziest thing. Zach, we've told you about this before,
Did
right?
we ever show
No.
you the video?
No.
I don't even know where it is.
I
now.
don't know
I
where
may
it
have
is
gotten
either.
rid of
What-
the
what
evidence.
happened?
I think I deleted. Why don't you describe this video?
Okay, so first
because
of all,
wait. Let me set it up a little bit.
Is this that Vine?
No, it's not a Vine. We never got to that Vine.
We never got to
We
that
never
it'd be
Vine.
the greatest Vine of all time if it was a Vine. It really would.
So let's see here. I'm tweeting our questions thing, and maybe we'll get some questions. I got a call. I started getting texts at like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
And this is back when we were doing Boner City, USA. And then Dan had left a voicemail being like, "Oh man, are we just making shit for people? Are we making shit for people who are pieces of shit? What the fuck are we even doing?" And then there's a text from O'Neill that goes, "Dude, peep that video, bro, because it has an ending that has to be seen to be believed." Yeah. And so I loaded it up, and what was it?
Well, at first it started out with a guy tweeted at us, goes, "Hey, did you ever get the video I emailed to you?" And I said, "No." He goes, "Oh, crap. Must have sent it to the wrong email address."
Yeah. So, he sent it
So
to
this is
someone else.
already. So
And
I'm
when
like,
he tells you what
whatever.
they
Because your email, what was your email?
It was O'Neill the ass kicker at yahoo.com.
Oh, okay.
And so this
He probably
dude,
spelled O'Neill wrong, and there's someone else.
I
that-
know. I'm sure it was something like that. And so I opened the email, and it's just darkness.
Uh-huh.
It's just black. And then you hear a huge fart, and then it starts pulling back, and you reveal that we're inside an asshole with the panties pulled to the side. And as we pull farther back, we realize it's a woman bent over a couch. And we
Yeah.
pull further back, we realize we're in the living room, and there's a child in diapers walking around.
Like out of frame. Like out of frame.
Jesus.
You could see him at like, as soon as he pulls back, you realize that like we're just in someone's living room during the
But
day.
like, it starts with like rustling sound. And it's dark,
Yeah.
and then you slowly see that it's a finger, a stubby, gross finger trying to get into a disgusting asshole.
Yeah.
And then when he puts it in the ass, you hear a, and he goes, "Ooh," and then it cuts the video. Okay, so this dude thought that would be a cool video to send us.
Yeah, and then
it was not cool. It was.
and then he got
disturbing
kind
as
of
shit.
mad because we gotta talk about this because this is uncalled for, and so he was
And
just.
he said that their kid was in the other room playing.
No, I
So-
saw that you could see the kid at the very end. He's
Yeah.
standing off to the side. It was insane.
I mean,
That
to
was the
be-
one where it makes you question
Yeah,
what are
but
you
like,
really doing.
in olden times, people would live in like a one-room house with like 10 kids, and they would just fuck in front of their
yeah,
kids.
but they weren't.
It's so terrible.
To,
now.
to the local podcaster that lived in the village, they weren't sending fucking paintings of his wife trying to stick his finger in his wife's ass and her ripping a fart and a child in the frame.
that would be a great painting, though.
Oh,
Andrew, you should draw that.
I will never draw that in a million
man.
years. He said in his defense that the kid was out of the frame.
No.
And by the time that the kid had walked into the frame, they pulled the pants up, which is, I think, correct. But there was also a fart and an asshole, and like you got like a baby talking in the background in
mean,
another room.
yeah.
So it's like
Farts are where
super-
assholes come from.
I know, but it's still
What?
super
No,
disturbing.
it's not. My mom said the stork brought farts.
Anyway, so we saw that and we talked about it on the air.
Yeah, it had to be talked about because there was no way that you could just let that slide.
And
That's not something you just let slide
no,
by.
No. And then his wife was listening to the episode that we were talking about it.
Oh, no.
And then she didn't even realize he was filming anything. And then
He just thought, hey, it's another Sunday where my husband's going to bend me over the couch and stick a finger in my ass and I'm going to fart on it. And the kid's going to walk in.
And so he was like, guys, she almost divorced me. It caused a whole lot of problems in our relationship.
Well, that's his fault. Like, don't send a video like that to your favorite podcast and then, like, not expect them to talk about it.
He just wanted to fit in, and unfortunately, it wasn't the right way to do it because I don't know if that was kind of the goal of the podcast. Wasn't making those videos, I would say.
Andrew, I just want to say that right now we have the most live listeners that
Whoa!
we've ever had.
Oh.
Do you want to throw that number out there?
No.
No. Maybe they're here to listen to the real deal, Hollywood O'Beal and his showbiz spiel.
Hey guys, if you're trying to get into show business, my advice to you is don't.
But that would be my advice as well.
Yeah, I gave that advice to someone recently. One of my friends who's like semi-successful. He has a very successful stand-up show that he runs in Atlanta, and he like tours around in the South, and he's like thinking about moving here. I was like, dude, you have me to crash with. You have like a couple other friends from our hometown from Chattanooga that are out here. I was like, just let's live in Atlanta, come out here like
Yes.
1 month a year.
Yep.
And then if you ever have an important meeting, just fly it. Just have some money set aside to buy a last minute plane.
Yep.
Because his rent, he lives in a house and his rent is like $750 a month or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, that sounds
We're,
like the
we're
South.
thinking about moving to Atlanta.
Oh, dude, Atlanta, in my opinion,
Are you
is
really?
the best stand-up scene in the country.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
No, I mean, because my fiance, she just had two friends who were out here for 15 years, and with not a great deal of success. They booked some roles, but they worked enough where they have like a ton of money fucking saved up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
'Cause she's like, if you're an LA actor and you go out to Atlanta, like you'll out hustle because that's what you have to do here. You'll out hustle every Atlanta actor there. Because they think it's just easy because they just showed up and like the fucking industry was there.
Yeah, and Pinewood Studios is there now.
Oh, is it?
So they film all of the Marvel movies there. So all of the like extras and small parts in those movies are like all Atlanta people.
Yeah. Yeah, the one dude moved out there, and then he was on the full season of last season of Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah, because they filmed that.
Yeah.
Dude, Atlanta has like, they have mountains, they have beaches, they have like, it's kind of like California. There's just like so many different types of terrain.
Yeah. You can get whatever you need.
And Georgia gives crazy tax breaks to like production companies.
Not to mention like you can.
You think they'll get some legal marijuana? Because that would be the key, I think, for me.
Are you into legal marijuana now?
Oh yeah, my man. Oh yeah.
Have you been for a while?
Yeah, for about a year.
Okay.
I've been.
You've been getting high a lot.
You're like an edible
day.
guy.
Oh, you're an edible dude?
Yeah.
Do you get the fuck away from me? I hate edibles. I think they should be illegal.
I tell you what I do is I put droppers. I get like a THC CBD 1-to-1 ratio.
Yeah.
Pop that under my tongue for a little bit. Yeah. Pop that under my tongue and then fucking then I
No, I don't want it. I'm good.
after a minute I swallow it and then I'm got a little fucking highness all day.
Well, how many grams of that or whatever?
It doesn't take much for me. I just put that shit under my tongue.
Are you doing
and
like
leave it there
100?
For a while. No.
No, 100's a
idea.
lot.
I have no idea.
Yeah, but that Lee Sayette dude from Joey Diaz podcast.
Dude, he does so much.
He's doing like
I've
2,000
never seen.
A day?
Dude, a podcast.
What?
Dude, he's like the king. They're like nobody can beat him.
He gets these super potent.
It sounds
World champion weed eater.
He gets these
sounds
super
insane.
potent like those
stars of
things,
death.
the stars of death
Death
or whatever,
stars.
star gummies, and he eats all of them before he starts the podcast.
It sounds
He's high as
implausible, but he's doing it.
That's ridiculous.
Because I'll eat like 60 whatever those
That's
grams
and
are,
that's like a pretty strong.
and
dose.
I'll get high for like
60
a
is
day.
strong.
Yeah. 2,000.
I'm not high. You know what? With the CBD THC sublinguals, I'm not uncontrollably high.
You're
I
not.
just feel like a little bit high.
I can't. I'd rather just smoke it.
Nah.
But I haven't smoked in a while.
It gets me
either.
too heady. I get too in my head with it,
You do it in your head. You start thinking about
in my life.
That's the one thing you don't want to do.
I don't want to at all.
I've been trying to stop thinking about my life for some time now.
What would my life look like with a fresh perspective, a fresh, realistic perspective? Oh, don't want that.
No.
Definitely don't want that.
I don't want to see options.
If we had Winnie in preschool or daycare, and then Tammy was getting high too, that would be great because we would just bang all day.
So wait, you're like, I'm going. If we just get it high all day, kids in preschool, and if you could just time it so that as soon as you have to go pick her up, you're coming down.
I mean, she'll be going to
that'd be
elementary
great.
school soon.
Yeah.
That's going to be a huge weight lifted off your shoulders.
It's going to help me very much.
Once she goes to first grade, dude, you can really start getting high all day.
The thing is, when I get high, I get a little bit high with the sublinguals, and then I go to the fucking gym, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I can feel every muscle. Like I get super into my workout.
Can you smell butts better the higher you get?
Yeah, you know what? God damn it, I love them. I love butts.
You? No.
Yep.
Wait. What?
I love them so much. It's ridiculous, man. I want to do some kind of homage to butts.
Wait, I think you've done about 50 of them. I follow your Instagram. I think every Instagram post is like an
picture
homage
of an
to
ass.
asses.
Yeah. I was trying to get Tammy to start a secret butt Instagram thing of just her butt. You know? So maybe we could get a car or something.
You should do butts like around the world. Like
Butts from
travel
around the
her.
world.
Yeah.
Butts.
I want to do spread the cheeks around the world, and it's just
they don't put that on Instagram.
No, you can
It's
do
more
like
of a Twitter.
You can do like perspective photos, so it looks like the butt is pooping out like famous landmarks,
That sounds great.
That's
like the Eiffel
that's
Tower,
the
or like famous
look at this
landmarks are
guy.
sticking in the butt, like
That's
the
a
Eiffel
great
Tower.
idea.
Oh, merchandise.
Is there a pervy Instagram? Like, is there one where
there?
you
What
do?
Are you kidding
Have
me?
you been on Instagram?
No, but I mean, like, is there a well-known Instagram
Pizza and
offshoot?
booty, probably.
Pizza booty?
Oh, an offshoot.
Oh,
like
offshoot.
a thing that's
like
that,
a sub Instagram.
Like
That's
a
just
like a
for-
social media platform for
that
butts.
for asses.
But you could
I
show
don't
your
know.
wang. You could, like Twitter. You could show hardcore fucking and nobody cares.
Yeah, no one gives a shit, huh?
As long as you don't say anything.
Andrew, why don't you start that?
Alt-right or
Start
anything.
an Instagram
Like,
for asses.
Instagram for asses.
It's not a bad idea.
It could be like Patreon where like people can get subscribers and shit.
You know what you should do? It would be Buttstagram, but there's an option to tip people.
Oh yeah.
And there's also an option for Titagram.
Yeah, well, it'd be
And-
button tit.
no, I don't think it should be
Wanggram?
Buttstagram.
What should
Wang?
it
No, it should be like I don't know, like donger, but with like no e.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm glad. I'm glad we're putting this
No,
out
what-
there
what
for
else-
What
the
about
entire
ass
population.
chat? It's like Snapchat, but you have to send ass pics.
What, do they have an app? You know, you can put like dog ears on your face and
Yeah, it
stuff.
could
Can
be-
you just turn your face into an ass that talks?
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
It could be like boyoyoing.
Boy yo yoing.
Boyoyoing.net.
Boy yo yoing.net.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Earthling.
Boy yo yoing.gov.
What we got to name this.
Okay.
Buttagram.
No.
Turdster. What?
Hey, cheeks, but spelled CHEEX.
Yes.
Should I check and see if that's taken?
You should check and see.
I'm gonna say that somebody is going everything. You know what I wish I had gotten into was when the internet was just coming around was just taking everybody's name and making a domain out of it.
Oh yeah, I remember.
You know,
when
like
people would do
any
that.
business or any, and then people would start selling them for like $50,000,
Yeah,
like all of
I
it.
never got into that.
Apparently, Cheeks, CHEEX, is a morbidly obese professional wrestler.
Shut
Oh
up.
no.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Jeez.
He's
He's
it's a
not
bit-
that obese.
This guy?
What? Zach looks like one of his legs.
How does this guy come into the ring?
I don't know. Apparently,
one of those, like,
apparently he's known because he got thrown against the ropes and the rope snapped at one
Oh,
point.
I know how he gets
Shut
in the ring.
up.
They get like firefighters to knock down the wall of his house, and then they drag his couch out.
Don't they use those whale transporters from SeaWorld where they take Shabu from one take to another?
They use the one from Star Trek: The Voyage Home. They get a spaceship and pick him up in it.
Cheeks.com is taken, and it's just like someone has it parked.
Okay. Well, we can think of
Someone
something
has
else.
it parked.
Yeah, like
Where they
someone's
just-
sitting
they're
on
just-
it where you
yeah,
have to.
they're waiting for guys like us to be like, all right, the time has come where we need
Here's your
cheeks.com.
$50,000.
I still think bathtub farts would be a good one.
Do you what domains do you guys own? Do you
Well,
do you guys have any
I
domains
used
you
to
sit on?
have I used to have bathtubfarts.com. It was a present.
Yeah.
It was
Did
a
you-
wedding present from Dan to me.
Was it really?
I
Because
had
he owns it, I think.
I know.
Or he put it up for sale for $2,700.
I had a
Man, sorry, I have these allergies are killing me.
yeah I own a domain called America is for T-shirts because I had an idea for a T-shirt company one time
But that you could do something with that.
because it was
Okay,
going to be
well.
like a T-shirt company that had like funny versions of like Virginia's for lovers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But, like-
what would you change it to?
Virginia's
It
for
would-
butt lovers.
It would just be shit like
Virginia's for butt love.
Why don't you just do every slogan but you put butt on it? You
no,
know?
well I was gonna
Oh, all state slogans, but with butt?
With
on
butt
it?
stuff, yeah.
Indiana butt wants me.
Yeah. It's wander at one point it was Amber Waves of Grade was
Amber waves of butt.
Amber Waves of Butts. And then it's just
What are the other ones? Oh, South Carolina. Smiling faces, beautiful butts.
and then I also have whenjesusmetsanta.com.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
What about Montana? Big Sky Country. It's Big Butt Country.
Big butt country? What are the others? Zach, look up the state mottos.
The Sunshine State. That already
The butt shine state.
gives you where the sun don't shine.
The bun shine state.
There's a lot of
All right.
shitty state slogans.
Okay, Alabama, it's Audimus Jura Nostra Defendere.
Wait, what is this? Fucking Latin?
Yeah, it's Latin. It says, we dare to defend our rights.
We dare to defend our butts.
Now, are these the same thing as like big? What was the Montana one?
Big Sky Country?
Big Sky Country, I guarantee, won't be under
No,
the state. You
yeah,
looked up state mottos.
Yeah,
I think.
what are they? State slogans?
Oh,
State
state
slogan.
slogans,
Put
maybe
slogan
that's
in
it.
there. Put slogan, then put NSFW.
I apologize.
Oh,
for
wait, no,
the,
state nicknames, right? Because like the volunteer state.
Yeah, maybe you
Wait,
try that.
there's a volunteer state? I apologize
Yeah,
for
it's like
everyone
Connecticut,
for,
isn't it?
clearing my
It's
throat
Tennessee.
all the time
Tennessee.
here.
Yeah, because so many people volunteered for the Alamo.
Oh, okay.
What? How many people
That's a
volunteered? Can we get
terrible
some
name.
numbers on that? What about Minnesota, where Gary Keeler will figure your butt?
Here we go. I got state nicknames.
Okay, and they look correct?
I'll look up Tennessee and see if that one's correct.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
the Tennessee one's correct.
What
All
is
right, all right, let's
Tennessee?
roll through.
Okay. Alaska is the last frontier.
The last butt tier.
The butt frontier.
The butt
The
tier.
ass frontier.
Oh, the ass frontier. Yeah. All right. Arizona is the Grand Canyon state.
Oh, the Grand Butt State.
The ass canyon
The
state.
ass canyons.
Arkansas is the natural state.
The natural state?
Yeah.
Yeah, the natural butt state.
Natural butt state. That's great.
Shouldn't it be-
Because it's even worse. It makes less sense. But also the natural butt.
Are we doing all 50 of these?
Yes.
Well, we've got time, Zach.
The natural behind.
That's true. We do need to fill time. California is the Golden State.
Oh, there it is.
The golden butt.
Wait.
The
Oh,
Golden
no,
Shower
Florida's
State.
the Sunshine State, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
California is that the Golden Shower State?
Oh, golden. We have to. We occasionally have to
Mix
flip
it
it.
up.
Yeah, mix
Would
it
you
up a
let a
little
chick
bit.
pee on you?
Would I let a chick?
Haven't you already?
Would I let a chick pee on me?
Yeah.
I thought you had.
Wait.
Wait, you have, right?
Yeah.
When
Are
you
we,
had makeup on.
Is there an
That's
offer
what-
on the table right now?
No.
No. Should I go pee on you?
Oh, that doesn't count. That's an animal.
But he's a boy, right?
Yeah, he's
If
a
it was
boy.
female dog, I'd let him pee on me.
you let him pee on you.
Colorado is the Centennial State.
Are they all going to be just the centennial butt? How about the butt-tennial state?
No, what about Cuntennial State?
Oh,
maybe
Look at this guy.
look
You
at
know
it.
what?
Maybe it's anything sexual.
Mixing and
I don't know,
matching.
Zach. You're deviating from our core value system. I got to be honest with you, because we came here for butts, and you
You're
want to
talking
branch
about this guy's
out.
talking about cunts.
Yeah.
Connecticut is the Constitution State.
The Constitution State.
you just shit. You motherfucker! You just took a shit on Zach for doing it, and you couldn't help it. You had to do it too. You had to do it. That's
Zach,
over.
I think we should. I'll combine my 33.3% of the company with yours, and then we'll own a majority stake and push Andrew out.
Don't push me out. Just listen to my good ideas.
All right. What else do we have?
That was a real deal Hollywood OBL spiel right there.
You want to know business? You want to know how to function in business?
We call this one the OBL turnaround.
Delaware is the first state.
The first butt.
You can't just replace state with butt.
I know, but it would be like an amoeba's ass, like a sexy amoeba with eyelashes.
What about the burst state? And then it's like a penis squirting onto a butt. Is there like state flag?
What about the thirst state? And it's like a woman's mouth open catching.
What? No, you could go with the birth state, but it's got to be just diarrhea splattering out of the ass,
That is less hot,
just like a.
but barely less hot.
It's still an ass.
Hey, take what you could get. Am I right?
What's the next state?
The next one is Florida, the Sunshine State.
There it is. We're the sun don't shine state.
What about the Bunshine state?
Yeah.
Georgia's the Peach State.
And it's just an
The
ass.
peach state.
The flag.
Yeah, we should show a peach, a peachy ass.
Okay. I don't know if it's the peach
Okay,
state.
should we continue?
Yes.
Okay, Hawaii's the Aloha State.
The
They're getting harder and harder as we go. The Aloha butt state.
the Aloha butt. We just do it. It's so obvious. We can't replace no more state with butt.
We only got to Hawaii. We got a lot of other states to
Yeah,
go
we have a
here.
lot to go.
What about this? The butt state. We take out Aloha.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
I like where you're staying.
The butt
You're back in the
state.
company.
Okay, Idaho is the Gem State.
Wait, what?
Okay,
How
we
is
replaced
that?
Jim with butt. The butt state.
Oh,
We
okay.
just keep
Wait, how is it the gem state? I thought they did potatoes.
Jim's like
Like GEM.
Oh, Jim.
Are they really
Jim
in?
is
Is that like
excitement.
a?
They probably used to have mines.
Yeah, but every state had mines.
Jim mines?
Well, but they probably called it the Gem State to like trick people to move there.
oh yeah,
Because
yeah,
if it was called the Potato State, people was like, I
Like
don't-
Greenland.
Yeah.
Get over here.
On the
Hey,
big
what the
rock
fuck?
candy mountain.
Illinois is the prairie state.
Prairie State.
The prairie butt.
Prairie Butt
No,
companion.
No, we take out prairie, the butt state.
Oh, okay.
It's like 10 in a row. They just say the butt state.
Indiana's the Hoosier state.
Who's your butt?
Who's your butt?
It could be the Hoosier Hardly Newer state.
That's pretty good too. Or what about who's your dad?
How about Hoosier? I barely know her.
That's what I just said.
I thought you said a variation. Wait, I thought
Classic,
you
you did
said,
the Opie turn around.
for some reason, I thought you said a different version of that. Oh,
I said-
I apologize.
I said new and you said no.
Oh, okay. I think that was the tweak to it, Zach. This is how business works.
That's the
You
real
just-
deal Hollywood
I
Opie.
Steve Jobs you.
Reverse spiel.
I took your idea and I made it the tiniest tweak and then claimed it as my own.
Iowa's the Hawkeye state.
Hawkeye.
Oh, the Brown Eye State. or the Cockeye State.
What if it's just the huge nipple state? You just deviate completely.
You
People are flipping through the T-shirts and they're
They
like,
don't
"Oh,
understand."
I see a theme here." And then all of a sudden, it just goes to the huge nipple
right.
state. They're like, "What?"
The next one is Kansas, the sunflower state. It's got to be the ass flower state, right?
How about the ass tulip state?
What about the Bun Shower State? And it is
The bud shower state? Wait. You talking about Kansas?
yeah, the Bun Shower State.
That doesn't even go with it at all.
No, but then it's like a butt shitting come out into a
Oh.
chick's mouth.
How about Hoosier? I don't even know her.
Kentucky's the bluegrass state.
The blue
blue
ass.
Yeah, that one just writes itself.
Louisiana's the pelican state.
Oh, Pelicans. is
Wait,
Pelicans.
what? That's their fucking thing? The
Yeah.
Pelican state?
What about,
Pelicans were extremely popular when they.
what about Pelican Dick State? It's just a pelican's dick.
How about the Pelican state?
No, how about it's the,
Pelican State.
Pelican state.
how about it's the smell, comma I can question mark state.
And it's got a question mark on the flag with a butt and a nose.
And stink lines.
Stink line. I call them.
If we were the found fathers, things would look a lot different.
I call
ladies
those
and gentlemen.
pheromone lines. And
Pheromone
they're
lines.
not brown, they're pink when I draw them.
Oh my God.
Pheromone lines.
Okay. Maine is the pine tree state.
Okay. How many more we got?
Like 25 more.
We are good. We did it. I can give us a round of applause.
Well, hold on,
for
hold
doing
on.
all 50.
Are there any like good ones?
Someone in
there?
the comments had one. They said
Oh.
Missouri's the show me state. It should be, I think it was Alicia
Hodges.
Hodges. She suggested the show me your butt state.
That is a great one. Show
I'm
me
not
your
sure
butt.
how you figured that one out, but I like where you're doing. It's out of the box thinking.
The Pine Tree State. It should be the Mine Pea State.
Dude, we're going off the.
I know it's too crazy. We gotta end it. We gotta end it.
tree.
Really, there's only
Hey,
tw-
how about the pine
there's,
meters?
there's only like 25 or 30 more to go.
or 30. When did they get 55 states?
55 or 30. I felt like I've done 80 of
Hey,
these.
wait. What's Puerto Rico's motto?
I don't know.
Puerto Rico. They'll be the 51st state.
I hope one day.
Puerto Rico's nickname is the Island of Enchantment.
Oh, butt Chapman.
Stop doing this.
It's not good. It isn't good. It wasn't good.
It's just butts.
I'm sorry, guys. This bit didn't pay off.
We've led you astray, and I apologize.
We went mining for fresh hot bits, and instead we
Yeah.
ended up in a. Yeah.
We went to the gem state.
What was it that we were talking about before that we were like, we should got to save it for the podcast?
Oh, we had
Oh,
a
you mean
couple
the
of
50 things? You brought up something. You were told to wait, save it for the podcast. You brought up something.
I did.
We were talking about Garrison Keeler.
We did.
And now I can't remember what we were talking about there either.
We knew this.
You
would
were talking
happen.
about-
We said right before we went on the air it would happen.
You were talking about Tammy's.
butt is out of control.
Yeah,
It's
and you
real
were
good.
also talking about Tammy's butt is
I
out of
was not.
control.
no, Zach was
And
not.
I was talking about how Garrison Keeler said Tammy's butt's out of control.
Oh, that'd be so gross. Do you think you could win in a fight between you and Garrison Keeler?
Yeah, I don't know. He might. He's so hideous that it
Do you
might.
think he's ever been in a fight?
Gary Keeler?
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
For sure. He
You
was
think-
probably in a biker gang and shit when he was a kid.
Oh, get
What
out. It's
the
nice, like he's
fuck?
probably he's probably selling crystal meth, like instead of T-shirts after the Prairie Home Companion show.
You think he wasn't really in a biker gang?
Probably, yeah.
Why would you say that, Zach? Is this real or fake?
Absolutely not. Wait, because the biker game loved the poems that he wrote,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Hey, can we get you
guys,
to join?"
I wrote a poem about our gang today. A noon ride on the Harleys. And the drinking of stuff made from barley. We beat up a man, and we took his wallet. Scattered remains.
The rev of a Harley. Rocco's ripped leather jacket.
My mouth on his penis.
Swallowing his cum.
No, I don't think Gary Keeler's ever been in a fucking
but seriously,
fight.
folks.
Yeah, no, seriously. Let's get back to the topic at hand here. Gary Keeler in a motorcycle game. Don't you think we would all know about that? That would be a big news. Mm-hmm. Gary Keeler, former Hell's Angel, now does Prairie Home Companion.
I remember now. It was that sketch I wrote about the strongman.
Yeah.
Why did you want to talk about that on the
I
podcast?
don't know. I guess because we were excited.
Well, I don't know what the payoff was. You left it at prolapsed anus.
Right.
Oh, so set up the sketch.
Okay, so the sketch is, and this would be like performed at like a Tomorrow Show, variety show kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they
Okay.
introduce like the world's strongest man, whatever.
Is it going to be the
character's name
real
is.
strongest man
Yeah,
in the world?
real strongest man in the world.
It's going to be the legit
But then
guy.
first a doctor come. What do you mean a real guy?
Is it going to be Magnus von Magnuson?
Yeah. He's married to my sister, so he'll pretty much do it.
Is he really?
No.
All
I
right,
got
let's
confused
go.
too. I thought maybe he was.
Zach, you're too convincing.
Yeah, I'm a good liar. So the sketch, it starts out, they introduce the world's strongest man, but first a doctor comes out and he warns the crowd that recently the world's strongest man had a prolapsed anus.
Hey, where
so
did he get this?
so he's still gonna
From
do
lifting?
it from lifting. So he's still gonna do his act, but like please don't push him too hard because it
I
could
love the
happen
idea of
again.
the crowd pushing him too hard. He can't resist it.
Exactly.
He can't resist it, and his ass falls out.
So they're like, we're going to put this huge amount of weight here, but don't encourage him to lift it.
Yeah. So then he like does various things, and you can tell that he's really struggling. His face gets really red. He like does all the different, like rips a phone book and does strongman stuff, but like after he does it, he like holds his stomach like something's not going right.
Yeah.
And then
Well, he has a prolapsed anus.
yeah, and then he like, but every time like he like gets the crowd to cheer for him, and then he like hulks through it,
Yeah.
And then finally his final trick is he has like these two platforms with like a barbell in between, and he's like, I'm gonna lift two people from the audience.
Yeah.
So then the first person he picks is like the tiniest girl in the audience he can find, and then the second person is like a super fat dude that's like a plant.
Yeah.
And then they get on the barbell, and then he tries to lift it, and then he like falls over and starts screaming, and then the doctor runs out, and then he starts and then it turns into like how you pull how like a magician will pull like
yeah.
like it turns into a gag like
Kleenexes,
Kleenexes. It
over
turns
and
into a
over.
gag like that where the doctor just starts pulling like
Oh,
intestines
his
out
asshole out?
of like pulling more and more intestines out of his body.
Why don't you do, here's an alternative version.
Okay.
He pulls a bus with his prolapsed anus.
What about this version? He does a clean and jerk or whatever.
Oh, I did one
overhead.
of those this morning.
So me too. So heavy that he prolapses so hard that his prolapse he dies and his prolapse is reborn.
Yeah, and then the prolapse continues on with the act.
And it becomes prolapse Jesus.
Yeah, well, he's like a different version of himself that's inside out.
You get to see what's really inside him.
Have your guys' anuses ever prolapsed?
No.
Oh, yeah, twice last week.
No,
what
but
are you talking about?
Tammy showed me an article this morning about this guy in the UK who was playing video games on the toilet for 30 minutes and his anus prolapsed. Had to go to the hospital.
Oh god.
How,
And I was
how
like-
much did it fall? Did it come out? How
Yeah,
much?
they showed
Like
an
this much?
X-ray of it. It was like a bag in between his legs.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And
I got to stop playing games on the toilet.
I know. I've taken 30-minute shits every day of my life.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Every day
Minimum.
of my
I
life.
Yeah,
have
I
a
mean,
timer that says, all right, now you're at the minimum.
My leg is falling asleep on the
Yeah,
toilet.
I'm usually the 20 to 30 minute range.
It's bad for you.
It is bad for you.
I've had that where you get the tingly sensation in your leg, and you're like, "Oh, pins and needles! I can't even stand up now."
No, I can't even stand up. And so then I try to get up to wipe, and I fall down in the shower, and my ass goes
What?
everywhere.
Wait, you're taking a dump in the shower?
Yeah. At the Korean spa.
You got a foot stomp.
I have to go in disguise there.
You kick it? You just kick it down towards the
I kick
drain?
it over towards an old guy.
Pick that up.
Go, he did it.
You take a dump in the shower, you just kick it over by some other
I go,
guy.
oh, this
look
motherfucker
at
took
what
it.
this
Look at
guy
this
did.
asshole taking a shit in the
You
shower.
go you go to the management and go. I think someone pooped in the shower.
Oh. Dude, you'd have to be the big. I can't think of a more asshole thing to do than to like go to the Y, shit in the shower, then kick it over near somebody and say, "Look what this guy did." I think that may be the top 5 shittiest things a human being. That's up there with rape, murder, shitting in the shower, then kicking it towards somebody else and blaming it on them.
Yeah, and then or doing it at like a Korean spa or something, so you can have the whole shower room to yourself.
Yeah, you'd have to be a total psycho.
You know, recently I've started a new grooming habit that I learned about because you guys were making fun of it.
Uh-oh.
What
What is this? This could be a million
you get a
different
dog.
things.
You get a dog to lick your dick for an hour.
Yeah, and so that way I only have to shower
You
once a
put
week.
Nair on the dog's tongue and have him just lick your pubes off.
Oh my god! I didn't see that one coming. I never predicted that.
You son of a bitch.
No, I didn't. There's
I-
no way.
oh, I
There's
thought
no
you-
way I would have predicted that someone else, so another human would say, "Did you ever put Nair on a dog's tongue and have him lick your pubes off?" There's no way.
Yeah, well, hey, that's why you brought me here. You want some out of the box.
I brought you for those O'Neill Shyamalan twists, like putting Nair on a dog's tongue to lick pubes off.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so no, what I do, I've started blow drying my balls every day.
Oh, I've done that before.
You blow dry your balls.
Every day, it's fucking awesome.
What? Just because you get them to drop lower?
No, it's to dry them.
What are you looking
Well, 'cause
for?
I'm
here?
really
He gets him to
hairy.
drop lower to count. Make sure there's 2 of them.
We got
like,
2. All right,
one,
you
two,
go
I'm
back
good to
up.
go.
Now I put them on ice, and they go back up.
No, I just and I blow dry my body too, because like look how hairy. Like I'm very hairy.
You're a hairy
Yeah,
guy.
So
yeah.
like even no matter how much
you
if I-
blow dry the whole body.
Yeah, no matter how much I towel dry this, it's still like a tiny bit damp.
Yeah.
So like I've just started blow drying.
Dude,
and,
body blow dryers
it's
would be
great.
the shit, man.
Yeah.
You should just get like a wall blow dry where it's just like 5 hand things up all the way up the wall.
Oh yeah, and you just turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't they have that at the Y?
No, they have that in what's that sad book that we read
Wait,
in
is
high
that a
school
book?
by Aeolus
Huxley.
Huxley?
Where the red fern grows?
No, by Huxley. The
Moby Dick,
thing about the future that sucks, where everyone is
the Giving Tree.
nope. That book about the future where everything sucks because everyone's like genetically predetermined to be either like a worker.
Gattaca,
Or no, it's like Gattaca, but
Blade Runner.
Ready Player One.
you guys know what it is, right? Please tell me.
No, I'm racking my brain.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
No.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, we're Boo Radley's from the future,
That's it.
and he comes back.
He goes back to
can't believe
Push a
I
Kid.
forgot the name of it because people always talk about it. They use the title of the book to
Is
describe
it The
something.
Giver?
Oh,
No, it is not The Giver.
what's the name of the M. Night Shyamalan movie that I was just with Bruce
Signs?
Willis? No,
It was Signs.
No.
The Village.
no, the first.
Brave New World. Brave New World.
Oh,
I've never read
okay.
that.
I've never read it
Really,
either.
Zach? You haven't read that? It's
No, my-
sci-fi.
Yeah, but like you said, you read that in high school.
Yeah, they made us read it in high school.
Dude, they would not have let us read that in my high school.
No, they would have been
Wait,
like,
you couldn't? There's certain books you couldn't read.
Yeah, in my AP, and I this is why I never took any of my AP tests because my school was so terrible. But I was in AP English, and they had us, and this was a junior year, and they had us read fucking Left Behind. And it was just because the teacher wanted
What's
us to
Left
read
Behind?
it. It's the Jesus book about everyone who gets
Jesus
raptured.
Christ. Oh
and
my
the people who are left behind living in a post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah. And our teacher made us read that and like we were supposed to be
So
reading.
was it good, Zach?
Well, my friends and I were
It's
so
sci-fi.
my friends and I were so mad about it, we just watched the movie because we were like, "Fuck this!"
Oh,
What
wait, Left
happens
Behind
at-
with Kirk Cameron?
yeah.
How good is it?
And then
Oh
later,
my
Nicolas
God.
Cage. Remember they remade it with Nicolas Cage.
Did they really?
Yeah,
and
like-
it was still the same religious version, but
Yeah,
Nicolas
like a year,
Cage.
like a year or two ago, right? Didn't they?
No, I
that
think
one
they
was-
did it with Kevin Sorbo.
No, I don't. I think
Yeah.
it was Nicolas Cage.
It's called Hercules is Left Behind.
Little Hercules. Remember that little kid?
yeah.
Nicolas Cage is real desperate for money now.
Oh, dude. But you
Yeah.
know what? He's in everything.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
on Netflix, every other
Nicolas
movie.
Cage, 2014, Left Behind.
Shut
We never
the
saw that. I
fuck
don't remember. Did
up.
I get a
Wait,
theatrical
what's it rated?
release or what?
There's like an explosion in the back.
NC-17.
No, dude, this isn't the same religious book one.
Yes, it is.
Wait, what's it rated?
Left Behind is a 2014 American Christian apocalyptic thriller starring Nicolas Cage, Chad Michael Murray,
Chad Michael Murray.
Who's Chad Michael Murray?
And
From One Tree Hill?
and, and Jordan Sparks.
Wait, what's it rated?
I don't know.
What if it was rated R? They should start making R-rated Christian movies.
Yeah, with that show Penetration.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it was rated.
Are you kidding me? I can't believe Nicolas Cage did a fucking Christian. Man, you gotta really be desperate for money.
I know.
How about we look at? Let's look up the last couple of movies he's done in the past few
Yes,
years because
yes,
he's.
please.
he's
Oh, he
done-
did 10 movies this year.
He also didn't he go to like some country just to shake hands with people for money?
Oh, probably.
Well,
Yeah.
doesn't he have like crazy? Is it like gambling debts or something like that?
Yeah,
right?
I think it's gambling.
Or no,
he
he
like
buys stuff.
He had like 20 castles, and he had just had this insane car collection. He just blew all his money.
Why did he do that? Why
Like
did people
they're
do
like,
that?
you need to make like 20 million a year just to fucking break even.
He's like, well, then I guess I'll make $20 million a year.
I don't get it, man. I guess
so
because
go ahead and let's book that Left Behind movie, and then
no, what if that's his passion project? He's like, finally, when I get a little time in my schedule, I'm gonna make this fucking
$20 million a year, huh? Better start a podcast.
Nicolas Cage on Patreon.
yeah. I picture it. And when I reach the $20 million a year mark, I will upgrade my equipment.
Are there any like legit celebrities that are on Patreon? 'Cause-
How
No.
dare you say that we're not legit?
We're
Cause
too
that'd,
legit.
Because that'd be
to quit
fucked
him.
up. Like, what if Tom Cruise is like, I have a Patreon now?
I would go murder him.
Wait, you can't say that.
No.
Well,
I
but
would
he's the
allegedly
supreme leader.
I would allegedly murder him.
Right, but then he would like, or like anyone famous like that. Because they
What,
would
like,
bring a lot of people to the Patreon platform,
Yeah.
at least.
Like Bradley Cooper just has
Yeah.
a random Patreon for,
right, for like, his Twitter feed or whatever.
I would hate that. I would hate
I mean,
it
I
so
think it'll
much.
eventually you'll see
Because
a
I
big
think you
name.
will see it because
Yeah.
they start doing commercials that they thought were beneath them, and now actors can't even get fucking
Oh,
commercials
yeah, yeah.
anymore. You know,
It's
because celebrities are doing shit.
we're now normally we would have been working like a level above this,
Yes.
like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But now this is what good people are. I don't want to say reduced to, but in a way, yes, it is that.
Yeah, and then all the like.
And by
it's
the way,
like,
we're on Patreon. I mean, everybody's on Patreon that I know.
let's give like 75% of the guys from Mr. Show like another show too. Like it's all just like they just everyone just rehashes everything because they're so scared of losing money. You know.
An original and their job. It's a very odd, yeah. The way we're going, I don't know what the next 10 years looks like, but literally 15 years ago, if we were in the 90s, we would all be doing well. We would all be doing well.
I agree.
But now it's there's a lot of extra work that goes into having a career out
Yeah.
here. A lot of free work, which isn't bad, and it's not anybody's fault except kind of the industry.
Yeah, but also there's so many people, and there's always someone willing to do some shit for free.
Absolutely, and they finally realized how far they can push it.
Yeah,
I'll tell you whose fault it really was, and this is boring, but I think it was SAG. SAG and the
Yeah,
WGA's
SAG really fucked
fault
up.
because they looked at internet stuff as like, oh, that's like this other thing, like in addition to television,
Yes.
as
and now
opposed
it's
to
replacing it.
being like, this will be bigger than television. You don't need to cut them a deal on these ads. These are extremely well targeted ads.
Right, they're
So, like,
and they give
the-
amazing data.
The click
so they're so much more useful.
Without a doubt.
The click-through ratio on these ads is much more valuable than a television ad. So pay the television rate. They should have understood that.
Yeah, because you can click the ad and buy the product as an impulse
You
buy
have an
right then.
instant sale right then, and so it's like even more profitable. So if I was making what I make off of television ads on internet ads, we would have had a house by now. You know?
Oh yeah,
Like,
without a doubt. Not only that, I mean, you think about there's YouTube people that are making what movie stars make.
yeah,
or used to
but
make.
but the thing that's crazy about that is like someone with like 10 million subscribers on YouTube will be like, man, I pull in like $250,000 a year. But they're
No,
each
10 million's more than that because that guy that Logan Paul, they estimate he might be making anywhere from 100 to like 400,000
He just got his
a
account.
month.
He just got his account suspended again.
I know.
For what this
That's
time?
the other.
They reinstated
That's
it, then they just suspended it again because he posted a video where he was tasing dead rats.
All you ever read was that he was tasing rats, and
Yeah.
you didn't know that they were dead unless you watched the video. It was pretty weird. Like,
Why
really,
would
it's like
that be the first thing he does after this Japanese thing? It's fucking asshole.
Because he's
He's a
crazy.
piece but look what he does. His content's garbage. I mean,
Yeah.
also, you have the worst audience ever. You have 12-year-olds who, when they turn 14, are like, that guy's a loser.
I know.
It's like the
Could you
MTV
imagine?
crowd.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Imagine having to have a haircut for 12-year-olds that watch your internet videos.
Oh, I know.
Like, have you ever seen how everyone has those fucking
Like the bowl cut.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Oh, it's like
it's the scoop up,
super
it's
wavy,
the scoop
like,
up
yeah.
wavy thing, and it's like, hey guys, I'm like 45 years old, and my
Well, a
hair
lot of those guys are.
looks like
It's
Goku.
it's literally a comb over because even some of these like 25-year-old dudes are losing their hair.
yeah.
And so it's like I can tell as a guy who's losing his
It's like
hair
from
for the
the
past
back to the
20
forward, yeah.
some odd years,
Yeah.
you could tell the techniques of like covering up a receding hairline. So a lot of these dudes are like, that's not a fun. What are you doing?
And it's like, well, I got no choice. I make content for 12-year-olds.
Yeah. You're like, it's going to get creepy in like 5 years. You're
Yeah.
like, why is this fucking weirdo doing this?
Hey guys, sorry it's been a while. Thought I'd make another video for you. Today we are going to be smashing Pop-Tarts with our nuts.
Yeah, it's literally it. Or we're going to be like destroying this beautiful home that we just bought by driving a motorcycle through the living room.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
crashing it into the pool.
We bought a home in a poor neighborhood, and we're going to ride dirt bikes in it until it falls down.
We're gonna mock people that have no home or live in other countries and go, this is what they do with a beautiful place. They have a shelter to live, and this is what they do. They set fires in it.
Hey guys, today we've got a special video. We have gotten a gold bullion from our safety deposit box. We're going to cut it into sections, and each of my friends is going to eat a piece of it.
Yeah. We're just gonna throw it in the ocean.
We're going to throw it.
Hey, we just bought a fucking 300 pounds of food, and we're just gonna literally just throw it
Yeah.
throw it in the water.
Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. We've bought 500 hamburgers. We've put them in a pile in my backyard, and we're going to see how long it takes to use this flamethrower on them.
we just bought 1,000 boxes of Jell-O. We're pouring into the pool, and we're gonna let it solidify. And then, even though people have nothing to eat around the world, no wonder everybody hates us.
Hey guys, today we're going to do something fun. We've got an industrial strength paper shredder, and I have bought 600 baby outfits.
yeah, these are all legit ideas. You can go work for these guys.
And we're going to see
Dude,
how,
right now some guy-
how fast we can
are
shred
fucking
all
great.
all this baby clothes.
This is the greatest idea ever, dude. Seriously, that's
Hey guys, it's me, Jopster 101, and we've got another video for you today. We've got some Christmas toys for poor kids. We're going to drive over them with a steamroller.
we've transcribed the book It onto bologna slices, and so we're gonna just read the book in front of you. It's 1,000 bologna slices. It's a weird world we're living in, man.
It is a weird world.
The problem is this: is that eventually just people are gonna give up because it's too hard to find a way to make a living, and then. But you'll always have more assholes like us who are like, "Hey, I'll give it a shot."
Hey guys, what's up? It's Napster Dictionary here, and I've got I have a big gulp cup full of my own diarrhea. My wife's in the shower.
I'm gonna pour it on her head.
It's time for a diarrhea surprise. Hardcore prank videos.
Diarrhea surprise.
What the fuck? There's diarrhea. It's in my eyes. Hey guys, make sure to give a thumbs up, put a comment,
Give a like.
hit the subscribe, hit the bell beside there so you get notifications when we have new hardcore prank videos.
Oh my god! Can you imagine that? That would be the fucking most disgusting thing ever.
Hey guys, it's me, Rebecca, and my husband and I do hardcore prank videos. He's sleeping right now, and I'm gonna stab him in the nuts.
I'm gonna tie a noose around his nutsack,
And we're gonna
he's not gonna know it, but I'm gonna put it on the back of my bicycle, and then I'm gonna start riding down the street.
My husband's sleeping. I've put a really tight rubber band on both his balls, and when he wakes up in the morning, they'll be dead.
It's gonna be hilarious. Please subscribe to the video.
We get a time
If
lapse.
you like these, watch our other videos.
We have a time lapse of his balls dying. So remember to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe. Leave a comment. We love to hear from you. Like, what are your comments? Do you think it was too much that I put a castrating rubber band?
I used to do that with the sheep.
That shit's crazy, right?
Yeah, I
They
mean,
fall off, don't they?
after a while,
Yeah.
you put them on their when they're babies, the lambs. You put them on their nuts, and then you put them on their tail, and then eventually they just fall off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you want the tail gone?
Just because it's like cleaner thing to do.
They
you
just
know?
shit all over the tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get sometimes if you've ever seen a sheep with a tail, it looks really weird because we're so used to fucking chopping them off.
Wait.
Sometimes
What
we would
does a
forget
sheep?
to
Let's
do
look
one.
at what a sheep with a tail looks like.
Yeah, it's a fucking fairly long tail.
Wow, that's crazy, huh?
It's also fucking sad looking back on it. You're like, there's no other way you could do it though.
No, I think that's the most humane way to do
Also,
it.
like you do it, but then they kind of like kick around, like, oh, what the fuck's on my nutsack here?
Well, yeah. Even PETA says that's the most humane
Yeah,
way
it's
to
just
do
like
it.
a regular ass tail.
What the fuck? I've never seen
Look
that
at one
before.
with full wool, like before they've been shorn. Yeah, that's what they're supposed. You know, you look at that little stubber.
What the fuck is
is that?
that?
Is that a dog?
No, it's a sheep with like a giant woolly tail.
Oh, woolly tail.
Whoa, it's
Oh,
weird
yeah,
that
there
they
we
have
go.
tails. They look like foxes or something.
I
This shit
know,
doesn't make any
I know.
sense.
See, dude, that's how they're supposed to look naturally, but we fucked them up.
Dude, that's crazy. They have tails. They look like llamas.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck is going on?
It's very strange.
That's really disturbing to me. Like, I think of them as another type of animal now.
I know, because everyone just thinks that's how they're born, but we've created them. We've altered
created
them.
a monster.
Look at those fucking tails. But yeah, put that on the. Yeah, no, it's really gotten insane with the. Where do you go from here with these fucking guys?
With these YouTube videos?
Yeah.
Man, pretty soon it's going to be like, if we get to a point where stuff is uncensored, it's going to be fucking like virtual reality fucking. They'll be like, it's just me and my life, you know? And then
Yeah, you know, I've got my I've got the dick cam on, and
Yeah.
you're gonna watch me blow loads inside my lady.
Yeah, that's what it'll be like. But but then that won't be enough. So they'll get more and more extreme. So it's like, today we're bungee jumping while I fuck my wife in the ass. And then,
No, I'm gonna bungee jump and then put my dick right into her ass.
yeah,
just the
no,
tip,
her
and
ass
then
is
it's
at
gonna
the
go
bottom.
up.
Yeah, her ass is at the bottom of the
gonna
river,
go
and he has to dip it into the ass.
Extreme porno. No, it's all getting so extreme,
It
man.
is
But
getting
I wouldn't want
extreme.
that fucking job because just the sheer like coming up with those stupid fucking ideas. I mean, you came up with like 20 good ones.
Yeah, really good ones.
If you were gonna do that sort of thing.
Diarrhea surprise.
Shredding baby clothes in a paper shredder.
Hey, my friend, we're gonna light the toilet seat on fire with rubbing alcohol, and my friend's gonna sit down and take a dump.
That's a good one. This one's called Thumbtack Dump. It is who can complete their dump while
Oh.
they sit on a seat with thumbtacks all over.
What if it's a toilet, but it's not really a toilet? It's really on the other side. There's a guy with a fist, and he just punches you in the asshole.
Yeah,
when you sit
I got
down.
another one. It's called Dog Toilet. It's a hungry dog's mouth. And you have to take a shit while it bites you.
Shy guy.
It
Or,
bites you.
or the Japanese toilet.
Yeah, that one was that was the episode again.
Wait, what was? Oh yeah, that. Oh, so sorry. Oh.
we got letters about that guy.
What?
No.
Letters?
No.
Where do they send them?
P.O. Box 69.
Send them to Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would actually be a good one though. Where it's just a public toilet, some guy goes to sit, then you get punched in the asshole or in the nuts.
That would be amazing. It's called Nut Punch Toilet.
You guys have just watched Nut Punch Toilet if you like it. Let us know in the comments below.
And so it's got a cam where it's like a cam on their butt going down. There's a cam of the guy hiding and like laughing with his fist ready. And
Yeah.
then there's a cam of the face so you can see the expression when he gets punched in the nuts while he's taking a shit.
And then all of a sudden, you let the guy get comfortable. He drops like a load, and the guy's like, "Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be real good." And then he just punches him. These are all. We should have started a goddamn YouTube channel.
I wouldn't want to make zero of these things.
I know, but we could talk about them.
We could talk about them.
Say, hey guys, how cool would it be if we did this?
All these ideas are copyright of O'Neill and me and Zach.
Yeah, this is our company.
We declare copyright, much in the same way that if you ask a cop who's undercover if they're a cop, they have to tell you, if you say in a podcast, I copyright this.
This has all been brought to you by, what is it, Zach'sT-shirtCompany.com?
America is for T-shirts.
America is for T-shirts. This all falls under that umbrella.
Um,
Wait, are we done?
with the first episode, yeah.
Oh, okay. I've got 4 more in me.
I do too.
I can do this all
We got
day.
some questions from fans for next
Yeah.
episode.
Oh.
So if you're listening live right now, keep listening. We're not going to cut the feed. We're just going to go straight into the next episode.
Yeah.
If you're listening on iTunes, thank you. And
Can you guys
maybe-
hear me wheezing by any chance?
No, are you?
I've been having really bad allergies lately. Just crushing me at night.
You
you
take
wanna-
vitamin D?
Do you want a glass of milk?
No, I've been drinking milk.
You drinking too much milk?
I don't
It makes
know.
her phlegmy.
It does make you not.
No,
snottier.
it's not phlegmy. It's like you know what it is. It's the fucking weather
Pollution.
out here.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
bizarre.
It's been going from like it start the morning at 51 degrees, end the day at 95 degrees.
yeah, it's
It's
a,
like
there's a bit of a leap.
Your fucking sinuses don't know what the fuck to do with
I
that.
know.
So I'm Zach, and I aims the police. And also, if you're listening live right now, leave some comments in the live chat,
Yeah, absolutely.
and
please.
we're gonna get to those next episodes. So
Yeah,
if you
it's
have
gonna be,
questions, if you have any requests,
Or if
drop
you
them
have
in
any
right
ideas for state mottos that somehow can include butts, leave them in there. Or if you have any great YouTube prank show ideas, also do that.
now. All right, Andrew, do you want to plug something?
Wouldn't it be funny if there was a series of prank videos where it's just a wife getting fucked by other guys? Like, and she calls it a prank. Like,
It's a prank for you.
it's
Oh,
just a
you got
prank.
me again.
I pranked you. Like, the husband comes home,
Oh.
she's riding some huge dick, and she's like, another prank. And he's like, God damn it, you're just fucking other guys.
I've got a good one. You spray a keyboard with mace.
Yeah.
Someone goes to use it, then it's on their fingers, and then they touch their face.
Oh,
And they don't know
yeah.
what.
No,
That one pays
I got
off.
another
It's
one,
a long
dude. It's called mace masseuse, and you you have a masseuse spray mace all over the guy's back.
Oh,
Before he starts to rub it in.
I've got another one. It's called dick mace, where you're having sex and you pull out, you're gonna blow a load on someone's face, but it's just a can of mace and you spray it.
Yeah.
Zach wants to get out of here. He wants to close the show.
Where
I
did-
can hear him like feigning some enthusiasm.
Yeah, I like the
but-
laugh that Zach goes
It's
through. He
like,
goes,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
With his laugh, he goes,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Well, we need to move on to
I
the
know.
next one.
O'Neill, where can people find you on social media? and
You can
stuff?
find me on Danish and O'Neill on Twitter. You can also find me on at Ryan O'Neill Comedy on Instagram. I haven't posted anything yet. but,
Oh, yeah. I followed you.
I'm going to start going, and you can catch me this weekend at Wise Guys.
Whoa.
Or wait, it's 16th to the 17th at Wise Guys
Yep.
in Salt Lake City, and then you can catch me the weekend after that at Wise Guys in Salt Lake City, and you can follow then the following Wednesday in Boise,
Oh, nice.
and then a few days later, Friday in Seattle.
Whoa.
So are you
on
torn,
a
is it-
tour.
are you torn with anyone? or just
I'm
by
going
yourself?
with Steve Renazizi one weekend, then Ari Shafir the rest of the time.
Oh, that's
cool.
nice.
It's gonna
So-
be a ski
so-
trip.
And you don't have a website, right? So check
Oh,
out-
DanishandO'Neill.com.
Oh, okay. Are those dates on there?
They're not because I don't know how to work the
Okay,
website.
so
But I'm
go-
starting my own website
so-
where I'll be able to, where I'll know how to post.
Called
Go to- go to-
RyansDates.com.
It's called
Yeah.
also RyanO'NeillComedy.com.
So go to Steve Renazizi or Ari Shafir's website for those dates and details.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you very much. Website soon to come. It's going to be called AmericasT-shirts.com.
America Loves T-shirts.com.
America loves T-shirts.
America's dirty T-shirt surprise.
Mine's going to be called AmericansLoveT-shirts.com.
Is that
Okay.
really what it is?
It's an offshoot of that.
Or wouldn't it be Americans are for T-shirts?
Wait, what
I-
is yours again?
America is for T-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
America. Yeah, America.
What about America for T-shirt? Good job.
T-shirt?
Yeah. He'd be like, why would anyone buy this? Why would you register this?
I'm just going to put American for T-shirt.
America T-shirt.
All right, let's get out of here.
Okay.
All right.
Zach,
Well,
you
wait.
know-
I
You know we
gotta
don't
say
know how
my
to
things.
fucking you know we don't know how to dismount a show.
I know.
No. We stay in while our dick is limp.
Yeah, like it's too painful to pull out.
Yeah, because my dick barbs are still lodged in
Dude,
there.
that's literally the worst thing about when you come inside somebody. It is just that dismount.
Yeah.
It's the most uncomfortable thing in the world.
Why is that uncomfortable?
When you're pulling out?
Yeah.
My dick's super sensitive after it comes.
You don't leave it in there for a while?
I'll leave it, but no matter what, it's like,
Tammy
Pull
always
off a
wants me
Band-Aid.
to leave it in there for a couple minutes.
for a few minutes. Yeah, my lady likes me living in there about half a day.
Yeah.
Wait, a few minutes, but no more thrusting.
No
Just
more
like
thrusting. Just after we're all done, she wants it just in there for a while.
Just let it go to sleep.
Yeah. She
I
likes
have
to,
fallen
she likes
asleep.
To feel it. She likes to feel it calm down.
I have fallen asleep inside somebody.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you ever peed inside someone?
No, but that's my dream.
Is it really?
Let's talk about that.
living the dream.
Cliffhanger.
I'll live in the dream, making it happen. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DeWittiot. And then if you're not a member of our Patreon yet, please become one. If you are a member, thank you very much. Patreon.com/The Andrew DeWitt Show. And we've got a lot of great stuff that we give away. Solo podcasts, artwork, Awesome Starts Today, you name it, we do it.
Yeah.
Do you want to clap us out?
Oh, yeah. And then thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah.
Do you need to pee?
What's the name of the M. Night Shyamalan movie with Bruce Willis where he sees dead people?
6th Sense. Yeah. Yeah, Andrew, once you watch more Altered Carbon, I want to definitely talk about it on the show. Yeah. I'm disappointed you haven't watched more because I know you're going to fucking go crazy for the rest of it.
I will, because I love it already.
Have you seen any of the critiques of it that people have had?
No, I haven't. It's mainly people who read the book, right?
No, actually, people who read the book fucking love it. Some people are pissed about the Hendrix Poe thing, but a lot of them, honestly, a lot of people are like, I was worried that about Poe because they're like, I thought it was going to be shitty because you changed the character, but a lot of people are like, oh, Poe's way better.
I like Poe a lot. It was just such an interesting idea to me,
It's like a sentient hotel. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Feels like my lungs smoke weed.
All right, you guys ready to jump into the next one?
Yeah, and we'll do some questions and answers.
Hey, can I have some water too? Thanks. Sorry, I'm just kind of stuck behind this.
Hey, look at you, O'Neill, being so polite.
So you used to raise sheep?
He lived on a farm.
Oh, okay.
You would sheep and cattle,
Oh, thank you.
turkeys, pheasants.
Sheep and goats and cows better scurry.
And an ostrich farm.
Did you ever become best friends with one of them and then have to slaughter them because winter times got too hard?
We got that close to him, but yeah, we did have to kill
Did you have to read that book in middle school?
What book?
It was called A Day No Pigs Would Die.
Oh, God.
It's about a little kid who becomes best friends with a pig. And he has an abusive father, and then one day the father makes him slaughter the pig.
Well, my dad made my brother shoot his dog.
Oh, really?
12.
Did he have rabies or something?
He said he was sick, but I don't know if he was sick or not. Later he said, I probably shouldn't have made him shoot.
Let me blow my nose real
Oh
quick.
shit! I need to change the batteries because these batteries are super shitty.
Yeah, I got Zach a bunch of shitty batteries.
I'll just get
I've
started
ordered
without you
more.
guys. Hey, welcome to the show.
So if you're listening, the feed's gonna cut for just a second while I change the
people
batteries.
are listening live right now?
Yeah, because it's
Oh.
yeah, but it's not. This won't be on iTunes.
Okay. Everybody just left. It's just me. Let's talk shop, folks. Industry secrets revealed. What's up, Shy Guy? Wait, American Apparel makes dog clothes? Oh, I didn't know that. Don't they? Do they have any provocative dog ads where there's a scantily clad puppy? That's what they should have.
That'd be a funny parody.
For like a dog clothing company.
Yeah,
Look at all these ideas we have. We're fucked. We'll save it for the show.
yeah, normally batteries they last me like 2 episodes, or sometimes 2.5 episodes.
You don't just plug it in?
2.5 recordings. No, because if you plug it in, it'll get line noise sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Sometimes it'll have like a slight buzz.
Huh.
But if you have batteries, it won't have that.
Yeah.
It won't have the buzz.
I always put the batteries in just as a backup while I plug. Well, I have an old Zoom though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's any Zoom can potentially get a buzz on it because it just depends on the wiring of your building too.
Okay. This is a real inside baseball for people listening of the podcasting world.
Okay, so I got my batteries out. If you're listening, it's going to cut for a second, then we'll be right back. But stay on. The stream's going to keep going.
It sounds like Andrew's stream's still going. Jesus. It's a powerful piss.
Cool. All right, we should be live again.
Okay, we're back. We cut out. The stream cut out. Welcome. Yeah, what were we talking about a minute ago? What were we talking about right before that? There was something I was going to add to that when Andrew got back, and now I can't even remember what I was talking about.
It does say super heavy duty on them.
I know. That's why I thought that'd be good.
What does it say? Missouri is the show me state, show me your butt.
Yeah, I brought that up already. I'm just gonna check the audio again on the feed to make sure it's okay.
Yeah. No taxation without but reprobation.
No taxation without ejaculation.
There we go. Deviating from our theme, but I like where your head's at. What were we talking about earlier? Like right before we cut the feed, before the battery talk, before we got into battery talk. See, you got the wheeze too. I hope I don't have pneumonia. Yeah, it probably is.
We were going to talk about Fairlife milk and how much we love it.
There's that. There's something else I was gonna say. Now I can't.
Real good gyms.
If you give me about another 40 minutes, and then I'm ready to roll.
I think with questions we'll be good to go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I cut my dick yesterday. We can talk about that.
Paper cut?
No, I dropped an X-Acto on it.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Don't say any more.
Okay.
We gotta get into this. There's so many questions.
You've got questions. We've got answers. Man.
Live from the as yet to be named studios in beautiful Hollywood, California, it's the Andrew DeWitt Show. On today's show, we've got Ryan O'Neill.
You're trying to think of a. That's
so funny.
Like, what? Real deal?
We've got Ryan O'Neill.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. I'm
Here's
glad
your
to be
host,
here.
Andrew DeWitt.
Aw, yeah, you're in for a treat, so hang on to your seat. With action, adventure, and amazing feats. There's O'Neill the Zach, and also the Win Attack. Hanging with the brothers. You'll be hooked on our sacks.
I'm leaving.
Doo-doo.
One of those sound effects sounded like a guy zipping up his pants.
I know.
You know what we ought to do is the worst soundboard of all time. It's
Oh,
just like
yeah.
a guy tying his shoes.
Yeah, what would be on it?
A guy.
I feel like that's like an art project that someone's made at some point in
Probably.
college.
Yeah.
Pulling off a condom. An abortion.
It's just
A guy changing his Brita filter.
a woman having an abortion.
Somebody just fucking someone replacing an oil filter on their car.
Cracking an egg.
Mario coming.
Mario coming. That sounds like a.
I'm gonna come.
What is he calling out?
Yeah.
What if he just doesn't even call it? He goes,
goes-
oh
he
yeah,
goes-
oh Luigi, look at this load.
Now he'll go woohoo.
Someone putting in a suppository.
Someone just opening a DVD player, just sliding out. Someone reading a book
And the first
turning a page.
they put the DVD in, and then it's like the opening couple notes of the Pelican Brief.
Yeah. and then they're worried about being sued for copyright infringement, so they stop.
One is just bread baking. It's like you hit the button. It's like 2.5 hours.
Spreading butter on toast. Opening a jar of pickles that's stuck.
Arguing with a meter maid.
Yeah. We should actually do this. We never will. But if we did, we're going to sell it under AmericaIsT-shirts.com.
And picking out screws. Screws at a hardware store.
Oh, what do we got? Theme music.
You've got questions, we've got answers. Questions, answers, questions, answers.
Who's doing the scratching?
Mr. Andrew DeWitt.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, okay, so we've got some Q&A going on here. I like
Hey,
where
guys, you're
this
listening
is
to the
at.
Andrew DeWitt Show, a show where anything goes and everything shows.
So the first question's from
Everything grows.
Oh,
the first question's from YouTube. It's Matt W. He wants to know if we consider Boner City the first ever cult classic podcast.
Yes, we do.
I think historians consider it that.
I think you're going to find that it's going to go into...
Yeah, there's going to be a PBS documentary
what is that?
about it.
The Criterion?
Yeah.
What would the PBS documentary about Boner City be called?
The PBS. I think PBS is going to stand for something other than public broadcasting.
Yeah, it'll
though.
be pee butt shit.
shitty,
You're
some
watching-
shitty YouTube channel. It's like, hey, welcome to P Butt Shit. We're going to dive into the origins of Boner City, USA, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned.
And then he also wants to know.
If you contribute at the $120 level a month, you get the documentary What Happened to Boner City, USA DVD.
If you do the $100 a month, you can call Boner City the first call classic podcast to ever exist.
He also wants to know if you can say what happened to Pork Report.
Well, on
mean-
the subject of Boner City, you know it's down right now.
It's right now. It's down for good. You
It's
I'm
finally
sure it's
stopped.
not going back up, right?
I know it's down for good. People have archived.
But it's on
it.
SoundCloud. Go to Premium Podcast Network. That's I think.
But do you have to pay for it on SoundCloud?
No.
Oh, okay.
You can just download it on SoundCloud until SoundCloud ends up going under.
in the next 6 months.
Yeah. So, but there's enough people who have downloaded it who are passing it around, which is probably better for us.
Yeah, it's sort of like a
Because-
mixtape,
yeah.
a mixtape culture,
Yeah.
but for 85 podcasts.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't do anything to like help us, but
No.
it'll be interesting to see in like 20 years when we're all divorced and our kids hate us and stuff. But people are like, hey, by the way, love that show.
Boner City, USA, dude. I was an original fan. So I love coming down here to this homeless shelter, watch you do your podcast.
I love seeing you living on your tent on the corner, man. I can't believe it's you. I can't believe it's you.
Hey, I also think it's crazy that you guys are all here.
Yeah, and Dan lives across the street. He's like, fuck you.
And Dan's corpse is in this dumpster.
Jesus. No, I think I mean, I would love to see it become like that super cult thing. I think it's kind of getting
A little
there.
bit, yeah.
But it would be cool if it's like, hey, you like podcasts, you should hear this one. You can't find it anywhere, but I got a copy of it.
Yeah, here's a copy of 86 episodes of Boner City, USA.
Okay, Super Audio Network wants to know if you think Fran would ever sell you guys the rights to Boner City.
I mean, does he own the rights to Boner City?
Wouldn't the three of you all own it
Yeah,
together? Or the four of you?
Yeah, I mean, we all have like a legal
A
right
stake in it.
to it. It would just be like if one person doesn't want to
divested.
do it, then
Yeah.
you would have to buy him out. And so
Would you have to? But you never really made any money with it, right? Other than
Well, I
like
guess if you
Someone
wanted to
made
do
money.
something with it, or if you wanted to
Right.
monetize it in some way, you would
That's
have
true.
to split it up. But
or at least get it in writing that like they don't want
yeah.
any part of it.
yeah.
Which honestly, I feel like Fran would, if you guys actually asked him, he'd probably be like, "Yeah, whatever, I'll sign it. I'd like just leave me alone."
You think so? I don't
think so.
know.
Wait, are we talking
don't
about the
know.
same guy? I don't know.
I don't know.
Are we talking about a guy who was in the middle of the street with a pistol on Halloween because kids were knocking at his door?
And a baseball
Because
bat.
I don't know if he's going to give us the podcast.
Baseball
for
bat
free.
with a police chopper shining on him.
yeah, that's right. Allegedly.
All right,
I don't know. What happened with Pork Report? Just not everybody was like 100% thrilled with it. It's not really any story behind it. It's just
I would like to have done it though. I'll say that.
Yeah, it
maybe
would-
there'll be another iteration of
who knows?
something like that.
Yeah. But there's no like. So you just there's a lot of things going on. So
yeah, and you guys are already like doing multiple podcasts.
We
it's
do
hard,
multiple podcasts.
It's hard to like
Yeah, but
be
you
like,
could-
all right,
you-
let's do another podcast that doesn't
Yeah.
make any money.
well, you can never do enough podcasts. Is my theory.
You know,
in
that is
life.
what managers say all the time. They're like, "How many podcasts do you have? Let's up that number to 12."
12 a week.
12 a week.
One of them might hit.
Hey, you're in the car. You're driving in my car podcast.
Yeah. Hey, now you're getting. This is a getting out of my car podcast.
Hey, now I'm taking a shit podcast.
That's my YouTube prank show
Actually,
idea
Jerry
podcast.
isn't that Jerry's pod? Doesn't he have a podcast that he
Oh
records while he
yeah,
takes
it's
a
called
shit?
Taking a Dump with Jerry or something like that.
Wait, shut up.
Yeah, what was it
It's
called?
the least.
Dropping a deuce.
Dropping a shut up.
Yeah,
Dropping
he
a deuce
did.
with
He had a
Jerry, and He would
podcast.
take a shit.
He would take a shit and record his thoughts
Yeah.
while he was pooping.
On the shit. Feels
Yeah.
good.
And then
Feels like a good one.
and
Can't
the-
wait to see what it looks like when I
Oh,
get
that
out.
was a clean break. I can tell.
Oh, my
I can
God.
tell because of the exit.
Jeez, that's a.
Would he cut
I
it?
couldn't do that.
Would he cut the mic before wiping?
I hope so.
No, he wiped with the mic.
Yeah. He used the he wrapped toilet paper around the mic.
Like a comfort wipe?
Yeah.
You know what?
Comfort
I
wipe.
You put a GoPro on a comfort wipe?
I was at the Comedy Store once, and
Oh my God! A GoPro on a comfort wipe.
oh my God, it would
That
be-
gives you all the action.
Don Barris had a guy eat a woman's ass behind the curtains of the
Yeah.
Comedy Store one
Yeah.
night, and he put the microphone, and it was the grossest fucking sound of licking I've ever heard in my life. Sounded like a fucking just like something on sandpaper, but the mic picked it up perfectly. So I can only imagine like wiping your asshole with a microphone, what that would fucking sound like.
Oh man, I'd love to eat ass on stage.
Why?
Why
What's stopping
don't you?
ya?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess people would be like, "Boo!"
Maybe in those alt rooms.
No, but they have those like live sex shows that you can like perform.
Oh, you mean
at.
in Amsterdam?
No, in town.
What are you
There's
doing live sex shows in town?
There's
are
that
there?
place in Van Nuys.
What's it called? Sex Palace.
I can't remember the name of it, but there's a place in Van Nuys you go.
Wait,
and,
there's a
like,
live sex
You
show?
can like watch people have sex.
Is that
yeah.
legal?
Oh no, that's a swingers club.
Yeah, what
I
are you
don't-
talking about,
No,
Zach?
it's not. I don't know. We can talk about it offline. I've never been there.
Oh yeah, we don't want to give away the spot.
Yeah.
No, I just we know someone who used to like work there.
Oh, do we?
Yeah,
As one of the
as one of the girls. Yeah,
the fuck-ees or the fuckers?
as like one of the girls.
Okay.
Oh, now you gotta tell me. Will you text me who it is?
It's not. it's not like one of our close friends or anything.
Okay, fine.
But yeah, well, you guys should actually go for like a month to Amsterdam. Pay for your whole trip by just doing live sex shows at night.
Dude,
you
I'd
and
love
Tammy.
it. I'd love
Would
it.
she do
man.
it?
Yeah, I think maybe.
I've been there. It's not like it's any like.
I think maybe. Dude, her body is out of control, man.
Then it's the
looking so
perfect time to
good.
go do live sex
Looking
shows
so
in
fucking
Amsterdam.
good, man. It's crazy. I've been trying to get her. I want her to have professionally done nude pictures of herself.
Cheek
Give me
spread
some-
or
oh,
not?
Yeah, I would. I want
Oh, my
raunchy
God.
ones. I'd love
Raunchy
raunchy
ones.
ones. I'd love it to start out tame and get raunchier as the
Would you do a calendar?
pics progress. I wouldn't want to.
By the time you get to December, it's just like fucking
it's just a dildo
real
in her
raunch.
asshole.
Yeah, real raunch.
We'll-
You guys wouldn't want that from your girls, like a super raunchy ass booklet of photos.
You know, here's
That'd
my
be pretty
thing.
great,
I've
right? That's a
gotten
good
jaded
gift.
about nudity.
maybe if I took the photos.
I would want to not be the one taking the photos.
See, I think I would want to take the photos.
No, because that way you're
Because you're
surprised
con-
by the photo.
You're a control freak, Zach.
Yeah, and I'm an artist.
Yes, you are.
You're like, no, don't eat the cucumber. You bend it around to your butthole and your vagina without snapping it. I'm big into I like bra and panty stuff. Once you see full nudity, you're like, it's nudity.
Yeah,
I
but
love
it
the
starts off bra and
tease.
panties in the photo set. In my
No, it
head.
starts off in a snowsuit
Yes, it does.
in January. And then
And then under the snowsuit is like an 80s workout outfit.
Yeah.
It's just every month it's just taking off another article of clothing.
Yeah.
Until finally it spread the cheeks December.
It's spread the cheeks December. That's not many months to get.
That's a December to remember.
This guy.
That's what I call Happy Honda Day.
December hardly knew her.
December damn nearly killed him.
You fucking guy. Let's get to some more questions. Or was that it?
Wilson.
Wait, you did. So you wouldn't want a booklet photo of raunchy ass photos.
I would
of
want
your-
drenched panty shots and
but that's pretty raunchy.
well, yeah. But I like nudity, but I wanted to come at the I'm really gotten more into the removing of the clothes and the strutting around in the panties more.
Yeah, I like that too.
Because I used to be, but now it's once you're all right, nude. Even in pornos, it's just all right, once you're naked, well, the present's been opened, and you're all right, it's a fire truck, and I don't want to. I'll drive it around for a little bit, but I don't want to play with it anymore.
I like. What about naked? But they've got stockings on, gloves, collar, nipple clamps.
Oh yeah. Those, cooked up to a car battery.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's absolutely right. Yeah,
Okay,
and it's got the handle of a shovel sticking out of their butthole,
Yeah.
but it's been broken off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic early beginner BDSM stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
An elephant tusk in their pussy.
Oh, the old elephant tusk dildo.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are expensive.
Yeah, because it's made out of ivory.
Yeah, really hard to come by.
Okay, so next question. So Will Sundstrom, I think is what it says.
Okay.
He says, for actual questions, anyone
Whoa, shit on the other people.
anyone playing Monster Hunter?
Oh, everyone's
not.
been asking me about
What
this
is
video
Monster
game.
I don't know what
Monster
it
Hunter.
is. Isn't it like an anime? It's like Yu-Gi-Oh or something, right?
It is a game where you use different,
Is this the new Slender
It's
Man?
like a Pokemon kind of thing. I
sort of,
think?
but you hunt monsters, giant monsters.
Oh, really? Oh, is that what it is? Okay, I don't really
All
know.
the battles are really complicated with you climbing on the.
Oh, is it like Dragon's Dogma kind of
Yeah,
shit?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
In fact, the
does
combat
this take
system in
place in
Dragon's
real
Dogma
world,
is
though?
kind of because it's both by Capcom.
Oh, Dragon's Dogma's the shit.
Is kind of from Monster Hunter, from the Monster Hunter series.
Wait,
Oh.
is it like the Pokemon Go stuff where it takes
No, I
place
guess
in
not.
real world? Or
No.
I
It's
thought
like
it
a
was,
medieval
but-
world, but they're also really cute, like cat people who make your weapons and stuff. And
You could fuck them?
no, you can't. But I wanted to.
Never
be
mind, I'm out.
Did you hear about this new game from one of my friends was telling me there's a new game from the people that made Witcher, and it's like
One. A cyberpunk
it's like
game.
a cyberpunk
They've been
game.
working on it for 6
And
years.
it's going to take place in like a giant. A lot of people have been comparing it, saying it's like going to be like an altered carbon kind of thing.
Yeah, it is. So there's a really cool feature that they've been working on in the beginning, where if you don't have a translator implant, there's going to be 20 different languages spoken in the game, and you just won't understand certain people unless
Really?
you have a translator
That's awesome.
hooked up. And they're also you can put a vagina dentata in your fucking.
the
So
fuck
you can
is
put
that?
you can equip your character with teeth in her pussy. So
like the movie
you can
teeth.
seduce someone and then cut their fucking dick off
Wow.
in the game. That's
Female
like a big,
empowerment.
That's a big part of in the cyberpunk role playing game, though. That was one of the things people would have. Is like this vaginal
biting pussies?
like a vaginal guillotine. Yeah.
Well, that doesn't show up in altered carbon, unfortunately.
Well, good. Thank goodness.
If you guys like this discussion, please check out Gamedians podcast.
and Power Pals.
Power
as well.
No, I don't play a lot. My biggest problem with playing games is that they suck. I get too sucked in, and I can't do it.
Yeah, you know what? I know how you feel, and it really gets to me.
I
you
know, so I don't do it. After Grand Theft Auto, I can't do that.
Oh, dude, that's the perfect game for you too.
I have
I
a
know.
question
What?
for you, O'Neill.
Yeah,
Did you hear about P23 dying?
I did. Did I? I had a party.
You had a
On
party.
its corpse.
I had a party. Yeah.
That
I know, I heard
Was
about
that
it.
the
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
Was it, I thought P22
That was the one that got hit
you
on
were-
Mulholland
Yeah.
Highway.
Was it you?
No comments. Yeah, I drove up and down that. with steaks all over my car. Just trying to lure it out.
Oh, I was thinking like steaks, like vampires.
I did too. I was
Oh,
thinking
no,
about
no,
wooden
like-
steaks.
no,
that
like
would be-
T-bones.
Like you
all
put
over.
wooden steaks all over your
No,
car.
my car
So-
was camouflaged in
I
T-bone
thought
steaks.
P22 was the one you were hunting.
Well, that's in Griffith Park, but there are others. There are other of the P family.
So P23 isn't the same as
No,
P22.
he lived in the Santa Monica Mountains. Got
Okay.
hit on Mulholland Highway, which I do frequent. I saw.
It's a beautiful drive.
It is. So, but you know what? Stupid thing. It's not a very well-traveled highway. You know what the likelihood of getting hit on that is? Unless you're just eating fucking dinner in the middle of the street.
I know. There's no one on Mulholland.
Yeah. So, you know what? Survival of the fittest. What are you going to do?
That was your response to a mountain lion getting run over by a car. Survival of the fittest. What are you gonna do?
It's true.
It's
When all these people are like trying to fucking, we're such pieces of shit where we just like, we think that we can control everything. Well, you're going to get fucking hit by a car if you're a dumbass mountain lion that's crossing a barely traveled highway. You're just taking your time.
Well, maybe that's why they didn't know that there'd be cars on it.
Could be too. False sense of security. Either way, if you don't know, you're going to go down.
All right, we got some Twitter questions. Jobby wants to know if you guys will be ever releasing any T-shirts.
Wait. Like the Danish and O'Neill or the DeWitt or you guys
probably
do
all of
t-shirts?
us.
Probably all of you guys.
Yes,
yeah.
you have plans of doing some T-shirts.
We gotta do those too. We said we wouldn't start doing that till we got a certain level on Patreon, but
Yeah.
I would consider it.
That's what we used to say, but then you're like, well, no, people will buy.
If you guys need a T-shirt illustrator, let me know.
We might be hitting you up, Andrew.
Okay.
We might need the guy punching a guy while he's taking a dump.
Jackson Blatty wants to know, O'Neill, if you're any closer to getting your ultralight.
Ooh, good question.
What
This
is
the
that?
best question. Ultralight?
Yeah.
Well, there's many different forms, but basically an ultralight is a it's more or less a airplane that is basically just a lawnmower engine on the back. It's made out of lightweight like tubes. You can look it up. There's different forms. Trikes are super
So
popular.
it's like a shitty Wright Brothers plane kind of thing.
A trike is a very popular form of ultralight where it's just a hang glider that's attached basically to a three-wheeled seated
Jesus
device
Christ,
that
sounds so scary.
And this
dangles
is,
under
this is
it.
built by the Acme Company.
No, you son of a bitch. But when I was a
Will you be
kid,
chasing Roadrunners?
when I was a kid, I was obsessed with the Quicksilver brand, and that had more of a traditional airplane setup where it had a tail and
The
it had
T-shirt company?
ailerons and no Quicksilver.
Yeah, the T-shirt company.
No, look at you. Just Google it.
Okay.
Quicksilver
No, I don't wanna Google
ultralight. Okay, never mind. Yeah. So basically, it's just like an open air.
All right.
Very low maintenance and low quality. But I'm obsessed with them and I love them.
Cool. They want to know if you guys would ever come. So go F your mother. Wants to know if you guys would ever go to Sacramento and do a show.
I think he asks this every week, doesn't he?
I mean, set it up. What's your guys' price point for doing a show? Like $5,000?
Probably $20,000 for a 4-star hotel.
No, what's a reasonable?
No,
like,
no. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, let's be reasonable. I don't know.
yeah.
Where is it? And like,
I'd love to do a show.
I would
Show us
totally
you,
do
me,
it.
and Danish doing stand up, and then maybe we can do a little.
And you can bring Zach's jug band on.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
can do a little fucking podcasting after. the
Yeah.
stand-up show.
Yeah. Set it. I mean, set it up.
Set it up and make us an offer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
the
I-
offer needs to be more than gas.
I
and
would go.
tacos.
I would say
I don't know. It depends how many tacos.
if we're doing like a podcast and everything, and I'm like we're all going or bringing equipment, I think like $4,000. That'd be like $1,000 per person. That
yeah,
seems
that's not bad.
That
for,
seems reasonable.
For what? How many shows? Two
For
shows?
like for one, yeah, like go for one show, two
Yeah.
shows, yeah,
something
I would do
around
that.
there.
I would do one show for sure, motherfucker.
yeah. So set it up. I don't know. That's all I say to that.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Set it up and we'll do it.
Absolutely.
That'll be an evening of super comedy.
Spencer Carlson also asked about the pork report. We already covered it, and then we're about
What
to do
was his question? Just read his question.
same thing. He just wants to know about the pork report.
Okay, I'll tell you this. It's not going to happen. I think that probably is it.
And
Unfortunately.
And then we're about to play the fastest game of What Andrew Fuck It. I think it's going to actually be faster than the theme song actually is.
Okay.
If you think to win with fuck it, say hell yeah. Hell yeah. If you think to win with fuck it, say hell yeah. Hell yeah. If you think to win with fuck it, after February stuck it, just another drop in the bucket. Woody fuck it. Hell yeah.
Ethan Cantrell, thank you for that song.
All right, Nick Robinson wants to know, will you fuck the mom from Malcolm in the Middle?
And who is this actress?
Yeah.
Yeah, the mom from Malcolm
The
in
mom
the Middle.
that's married to Bradley Whitford.
She's hot.
Let me look at it. Let me look at it.
She's like super talented.
Yeah, she's
Cool.
She seems great.
That's not. I mean, are you supposed to ask him things that he would have to contemplate whether he would?
Yeah,
do that?
and it's like literally like the only things he says no to are like tentacle monsters and shit.
Yeah. No, the Malcolm in the Middle mom, like that's.
I'm
like,
surprised
not
you're
an
even-
issue
Jesus
at
Christ,
all.
what are you crazy?
I'm
Yeah,
surprised you're even
that's like
hesitating.
Of course I'd fuck this lady. Why
Totally.
wouldn't I fuck this lady?
Maybe he's looking for a soundbite to send to Bradley Whitford to try to sabotage you.
Yeah, he's gonna sabotage your
She's
career.
got that. She's sort of got like a. She's got an interesting look to her.
She's a little bit older
really,
now, but
yeah, she's
like,
really
yeah,
funny
dude.
in Malcolm in the Middle
Yeah,
too.
it's like,
Oh, dude, I'd do everything to her. I'd let her pee in my mouth if that's
Whoa.
what you want to hear.
and that's love, ladies and gentlemen. You want to know how you spell love? You spell it by peeing in someone's mouth.
What's love got to poo? Got to poo with it. What's love? It's a pee-pee mouth emotion.
Would you really let someone pee in your mouth?
I have, and I would do it again.
How much was it?
It was a whole pee.
A big. At any point where you're like, all right, done enough, and you turn your face and you're just
No,
getting
I've
splat.
peed in a chick's mouth too before.
It's warm.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
warm.
She didn't swallow it. I didn't swallow it either.
Oh, you didn't swallow?
She would let her
Oh.
mouth fill up, then spill it, then let it fill
I
up
would
and
do
swallow
that. Like I'm big. I'd pee in orifices.
it. Yeah.
That is, yeah, but you have to find someone willing.
Now
to
the tricky
participate.
part with that is it's a hot idea. You know, a lot of people think pee stuff is gross. I do not think it's gross.
It's. I mean, it's way better than shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
stuff.
Believe me.
Jesus. Yeah, I did 5 years with big play.
I used to
Yeah.
I used to have to open for shit on the road.
Do you want to do?
You don't want to talk about peeing anymore on people's acts?
This is making you uncomfortable.
No, I don't care. Do you want
Have
to do?
you ever have you ever been peed on or peed on?
No,
a chick?
definitely not.
Have you ever
not
had any chicks
interested.
into that idea?
It's never been proposed to me.
What?
It's not something I'm into.
What's the turnoff about it?
Mess, clean up.
What if you were in the
shower.
bathtub? You're in the bathtub, Zach.
Yeah, we're not like talking. You're not standing in line for a hot pretzel at the mall, and then
you're-
someone's like, "Hey, look, I pee on you right now."
You're in the bathtub. You got dominatrix over you, and she's peeing all over you. That's
I mean,
pretty good, right?
I don't think would like say. I think I would try it if someone
Yeah,
really
yeah.
wanted to, but I'm also like
You're not on
excited
board
about it.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're not going to pursue it, but if it's brought to you,
Yeah, I'm not gonna
you'll
be like
dive into it.
if someone it's saying exactly.
You know, I'm not saying that I need to be peed on. I'm just saying that if someone proposed the idea, that I would be okay
Yeah.
with it.
yeah, I'm not like completely disgusted by it,
I'm not
but I
disgusted
don't.
by it at all.
But I'm also definitely not turned on. By
I have
it.
no problem with pee at all because
yeah,
it's
zero.
very sterile and it's not. There's nothing
Yeah.
really wrong with it.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. You told a story on Boner City that I got angry about, where some chicks peed on you in a
Oh,
bathtub.
you talking about Mexico?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
And I was like,
I don't
oh
even-
man,
hey, that also involved an ultralight.
that's right. The next day, where you're still covered in makeup and pee.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the hottest idea ever of chicks like doing that. What did they do? They put makeup on you,
Yeah.
and then they peed on you.
It's not the only time that people have dressed me up for some reason.
Dude, the idea of that's
Like,
such a sexy fucking idea.
I've had people dress me up in like women's like for some reason it's always when it's two girls like
yeah.
I've put this stuff on. I don't know if it's humiliation or what. I don't have any problem with
I
it.
love a little humiliation.
Well, it's like an icebreaker. It's like let's have a little. Let's like kind of be a little silly first.
I
before
read
we get
about
down
that
to
in
business.
party games to keep guests entertained.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Wait, isn't that on Dinner Party Download? Isn't that one of the things?
Yeah, dinner party download. on
What a
NPR.
pretentious fucking that whole fucking NPR crowd. What a
You know what? I
pretentious-
think I'm almost over them. I think
I'm
I'm
done
over
with
it,
'em.
dude.
I
think
can't
I've
listen
had-
to 'em
I think I've
anymore.
had too much.
I've had way too much.
Do you want to do what was the last thing you bought segment?
Yeah, but do we have any more questions? Or were
No, that was it for
those
questions.
That the only one? I don't know if you can end. What would Andrew fuck? Would Andrew fuck it on? Would you fuck the the good looking mom from Malcolm in the Middle? Like, there has to be
Okay,
something else.
would you fuck a female Yoshi?
From
Mario.
Let's bring it up. Let's bring up a picture.
Female Yoshi. Is it like what's
Are
the
they
incentive?
now? Are they intelligent? Are Yoshi's intelligent?
Yeah, you're gonna talk about Noam Chomsky.
No,
and
I just
stuff
need them
like
to be
that.
self-aware. They need to have equivalent human intelligence.
What if they don't?
Then I don't stick my dick in them.
What if Shy Guy here?
Yeah, man, hell yeah. Ryan, would you fuck this dinosaur lady?
No, what are you talking about? You insane?
Fucking
It's not a
titties
human
and-
being. It's not a. What if Shy Guy was a genius? Would you fuck him?
No,
Are you sure?
Because he's a boy.
What if he was a girl?
no, but I'd fuck like a genius giraffe lady.
Dude, you cannot wait till aliens come
Are-
to Earth.
I gotta fuck the shit out of them.
You will be the #1 guy in line
Yeah,
to
I'll be
start
like,
fucking other species.
I changed my middle name to Breeding Program.
What about did anyone ever talk to you about Coco to the gorilla that could do
Yeah,
sign
someone
language?
said that. Someone said that. Tess Barker said that. I
Would
think.
you do that?
I said no.
Even if she was really signing for it.
Yeah. I'd say
What if she was
no still.
amazing at calculus?
I'd say no still.
Really?
I'd say no still.
But what if she had big milky
maybe-
tits?
And and lipstick.
I think only probably a.
On a fucking-
I think maybe a talking giraffe. Maybe I'd fuck.
on a talking You love giraffes, man.
I just think they have the
'Cause
best
they're-
asses in the animal kingdom.
Oh my! Oh yeah, they are
Those-
tight asses,
with
and they
those
also
long-
have a deep, long throat.
Yeah,
They can just deep throat. hard.
and then they can stick that black tongue up my ass.
There's not going to be any forced blowjobs on a giraffe.
No,
They're not going to go.
no, they definitely won't.
So a giraffe, because this is the best ass. What about a rhino? That's got a tight ass.
Nah. Fuck that rhino bullshit.
What about a horse, like a racehorse?
It depends how. You know what? What is it? Almost totally white horse. You know, like a Gandalf style horse.
Okay,
That was a lady and also intelligent. I'd probably fuck it.
it has to be a white horse.
Does it have to walk on its
No.
back legs, or can it walk on all four
It,
legs?
it depends on how much game they're throwing.
What if someone's just hidden a speaker in its mouth, and so it sounds like it's talking, but it's not actually.
Yeah.
And it's just a regular horse.
What if it has
No,
the?
then
What,
that's just someone talking to me while I fuck a horse.
what if it has the ass and tits of Selma Hayek and the head of Selma Hayek, but it has a huge donger too?
Yes.
You would fuck it.
Yeah.
But it has a huge dog.
But
So-
It's a male horse.
So it's a
yeah.
it's a centaur with a Selma Hayek top and a
No,
penis.
not top, just head, neck of a horse.
you said titties too.
yeah, titties are hanging off to like where titties would be on a human because they're not like that on
And
a
this
horse.
is an intelligent horse.
Yeah, it's just they speak.
They speak just like Selma
Yeah,
Hayek
they
does?
have they have a 9th grade education.
Can we make it higher than 9th grade?
Okay, GED,
Okay.
but only because not because they're not smart enough. It's just because they were lazy and they didn't get along with people at school.
Got
so
it.
they
Yeah,
dropped
I would have
out.
sex with this thing.
Okay, but it's got a huge dog.
That's fine. I'd jerk off that horse dick while I fucked it up the butt. and I'd have a mirror set up so I could see
I don't think
Selma
I've been-
Hayek's face.
I haven't been on the show in a while because your standards have changed a lot.
Have they?
Yeah. This would not even
What
be
Andrew
in-
fuck? It's pretty difficult to play. It's almost like we should change it to like what won't Andrew fuck?
Maybe,
Yeah, I think that'd be
Hey,
easier.
Ethan Cantrell, if you're listening, if you want to make a theme song for that, what Andrew won't fuck.
So what if so you're
Because that's really
fucking
what
it.
the game is now. Is what things can we find that? You
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Yeah, it's true. What if you would fuck it in the ass while it basically titty fucked its own horse cock?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Wow.
As long as she was talking to me and stuff, saying this is crazy.
We have
Condom or no condom?
we have two more
Condom,
questions.
Condom for sure. I don't want to get hay all in my urethra.
Yeah, I'll stab the pee hole. Some
Yeah.
undigested fucking hay.
Okay. Bronny Mallet wants to know if Drafty could take on P22.
Oh, good fight. Drafty's very mild
Should I play the
mannered.
fantasy deathmatch theme song?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, that is interesting.
That is an interesting. Let's think about it while we get this theme song lined up.
A full-on tiger man or a dragon, and who would win? It's a fight you'll want to watch. A fantasy death match. Fantasy death match. Fantasy death match. Please watch.
Oh man. You know why I think Drafty would win? Because Drafty's so happy. And people that are happy all the time usually have a very dark side that they're trying to hide. So I feel
guys, I'm gonna fight P22 today to celebrate Toots. He's offering a special on country fried steaks. We got country fried steak.
steak and gravy.
Steak and gravy for $7.99.
Oh, I could see him beating his wife at home.
What would he? I think it'd go a little something like this.
Yeah. You stupid whore. I'm going to hurt you good this time.
Who do you think Drafty's married to?
I think it's a real woman.
Another cup or like a waitress?
No, I think it's a
who works
waitress
there?
at the. I think he also has a child with an old manager, female manager,
Yeah.
who left because he was banging other waitresses and didn't want to have anything to do with the kid.
Yeah.
At P22, it's just some horny
It's
dude.
like I always say, fool me once, Drafty. Shame on you. Fool me twice.
I also think he could beat P22 because P22's living in that mountain as a male, nothing to fuck, and in 10 years he hasn't left the place. He hasn't been like, I'm so horny that I need to get the fuck out of here.
What, P22?
Yeah. So I think he's got low testosterone.
You think he's got low T? Should he
Yeah.
be on supplements?
Yes. I think they should start putting supplements in some sort
You
of.
guys see that? Was it BuzzFeed or whatever, where all their reporters tested for cripplingly low testosterone?
Are you serious?
Yeah, they're like what's our staff writer's testosterone levels? And they
Zero.
And they were all equivalent to an 88-year-old man's
No.
testosterone
What
levels.
did they attribute that to?
I guess
Sitting around being.
sitting around writing cuck articles.
Writing, what do they call those?
When they voted for Hillary Clinton, they all their testosterone dropped to 8.
What do they call it? It's not even articles when it's just lists of shit.
Listicles.
Listicles, yeah. Writing listicles will probably lower your testosterone level for sure.
I heard a doctor went on the news and he says if you start a sentence or a tweet with the phrase, if you're a straight white male, ... like it will lower your testosterone levels to that
100%.
of an 88.
100%. If you read that headlining and you get angry, you've got plenty of testosterone in your system.
And if you retweet it, you say, guys, with the phrase, guys, we've got to work.
No,
it's up to us to work
If
harder.
you retweet it, you have even lower testosterone level than the person that fucking wrote it.
They actually discovered a thing called negative testosterone, where you actually suck away other people's testosterone just by talking or being
Like
in
a
the same
testosterone
ratio.
vampire.
Yeah,
You suck it away, but you also flush it down the drain. You don't
Yeah.
use
Yeah,
it
your
for
body
yourself.
doesn't use it.
It doesn't absorb it.
You
piss it out.
You actually have a negative amount of testosterone in your body.
Negative T.
Yeah, negative.
They call
T.
it neg T.
neg T.
Yeah. You suck testosterone out, and just like taking too many vitamins, you flush it out of your system.
Guys, do you want to check out the Toots Facebook page? And
I
see
do. Yeah.
Let's catch up, see what Toots has been up
Toots.
to.
Can you sing the song for us again, Zach?
Sure. Toots. Good food and fun. Good food and fun. Good food and fun.
If you book us in Sacramento, you'll get a live version of Zach singing the Toots theme song. Guaranteed.
Now, O'Neill, will you sing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Toots.
So the
Keep going.
Good food and fun. Good food and fun. Good food and is there anything else? to it?
That's great.
okay, so
I would
Toot-
actually
I
sing
want
it
to sing it.
lower.
I want to sing it now.
I would
You do
sing
it.
Toots. Good food and fun.
Toots, good food and fun. Toots, good food and fun.
I would.
Good food and fun.
So they have a deal for Valentine's Day, $5.
$5. on Valentine's Day.
There's never been a good meal for $5 at a
Let
restaurant.
me tell you something. They call that pussy wetner.
So
Wait, $5, but your date doesn't see how much it costs.
yeah, but we write on your bill that it was $55.
so this
Which would be the greatest thing ever. Come on in, guys. We'll drop the bill. Every bill will be like $800, but it's really only $40.
so it's $5.
Dude, that's a great idea.
I know, great. Look at this board. It's just fucking. We're a marketing machine
So
here.
this is vanilla ice cream with cut up strawberries on it,
Okay.
served in a what they call a big margarita glass.
Oh my god.
But that's all it is?
Fuck you, dudes.
That's $5.
And they have this boomerang of 2 of the employees eating it.
What? Is that girl Asian?
Yes.
That's such an O'Neill question.
Okay, so as of February 6th,
You know where my mind's
they had,
Leans into computer monitor, squints eyes. Is that girl Asian?
February 6th, they thanked everyone because the Smyrna location served 25,000 chicken wings on the Super Bowl.
Wait, in one location?
I guess.
Shut
That's
the.
so many
How the-
chicken wings.
Where did they store them all? That's an insane amount.
What
of
if they
fucking
weren't?
chicken
What if they
wings.
were that Danish rib chicken wings? Remember how they did the Danish ribs that has no meat on them?
Let's see. February 2nd, they had a $6.99 chicken on a stick.
A whole chicken?
No, I think
It's just on a fucking. Like I just on a branch from outside.
Yeah, it's
Oh, look at this.
It's on
Eat it like corn on the cob.
cooked on a caveman spear.
We've got an old snow shovel handle. We're gonna put it on. But this $5, I love any place that's like, and it's gonna be served in a margarita glass. Who gives a fuck how it's served? I don't give a fuck what the bowl or place that you put it on. That's not a selling technique. It's gonna be in a margarita glass. It's gonna
Whoa,
be in a
shit.
soup bowl.
damn, these are their Super Bowl specials. $4 Bloody Marys,
That's a good deal.
$4 mimosas, $3.50 domestics, and $4.75 crafts.
You know what? $4.75 crafts and $3.50 domestics is kind of high for a place in the Midwest.
It says it's they're tall. They're like big size.
Okay.
Oh,
And this is in
Big
Tennessee.
East.
Tennessee is not the Midwest.
I stand corrected.
Big East
Tennessee is.
side.
I guess
South.
it's South. I still consider it Midwesty. It's right on the cusp.
Okay, I don't know what this is, but apparently in their happy hour they have something called a $7.50 tricycle sampler.
What the fuck?
I don't know what
Oh,
that
it's
is.
probably from that bicycle bike.
When some guy comes on a tricycle, and it's like, here, it's fucking try what I got in my
I
hand.
took too much weed. And
Did you just take some edibles?
No, it hit. I took some before I left, and it hit me hard right now.
Did you eat something?
No, I did the sublinguals, but I think I did.
No,
too
I'm saying
many.
like when you eat and it starts metabolizing.
Oh yeah.
So now you look fucking baked right now.
Can you tell?
Now that you've said it, yes.
Okay, on January
I
15th.
think I always look baked.
Okay, on January 15th, they posted "Do what is right, eat more chicken wings," and there's a picture of Martin Luther King.
No.
No.
Shut. No, they didn't. No, they
Do
did
what
not.
is right. Eat more chicken wings.
Yeah,
No, they did not.
yeah, they did. And
Dude, how did this not get picked up by somebody? This
That's
is crazy.
shitty as fuck. You know, every now and then I feel bad for making fun of Toots, and now I'm like, no, fuck you
Dude,
guys.
it's wrong on many different levels. Like you have Martin Luther King hawking chicken wings. There's also negative connotations.
Yeah.
It's racially
'cause
charged.
that's MLK Day, right?
Yeah.
That's fucking
Yeah.
Dude, who's doing the marketing campaign?
Dude, here's the deal. On MLK Day, if you have a chicken wing special running, do not
Yeah.
involve Martin
It was
Luther
a
King
it was
Jr.
an MLK Day 50-cent jumbo wing special.
Sure, that's real. This is real.
Yeah, this is the
This
Toots-
isn't like a
You
fake
know what? The
Toots
only
account.
way you can do that is you put a thing that says holiday special chicken wings.
Yeah. I
but
agree.
they put a picture of Martin Luther King.
Nope,
Who,
absolutely
uh,
not. Absolutely not. You do not put a picture of Martin Luther next to your chicken wing ad.
Who's doing their
fucking
marketing?
asshole.
Who's doing their marketing? The alt right?
Yeah.
What is this, like a Nazi?
And they've got a guy from Kekistan doing the marketing.
We have an old, a former Nazi guy
You
who's
can
a whiz
read-
at marketing.
You can read more about Toots chicken wing specials at 4chan.com.
And if you'd like to hear more about them, come to the local Klan rally we have planned. Jesus Christ. Also, we are the major chicken wing supplier of all Klan rallies.
Yeah.
Okay, so
They were running a special that if you hit Antifa with a baseball bat, they give you free chicken wings for the day.
So
both those groups.
that
were
was the
decent.
Toots Smyrna page. I'm now on the Toots
They
Murfreesboro
had
page.
Milo Yiannopoulos come speak at Toots. I hear that Breitbart has all their corporate lunches at
They'll
Toots.
serve it. They'll serve the food to you.
Yeah.
Steve Bannon comes in and does it.
Alex Jones does his podcast from Toots now.
Proud sponsor.
InfoWars, we're here at Toots. We're here at Toots. We're talking about how lizard people who are friends with Hillary Clinton rape
Yeah,
children.
but they don't eat at Toots. I tell you that much.
I would have seen them because I'm taking Mastermind. It's a type of supplement for your brain.
Yeah, that allows you to see lizard people. It's
Lots-
like when they put on the glasses in They Live.
Yeah. Except it's a vitamin that doesn't work.
It probably just fucking hurts you.
Yeah.
It's probably tainted with all kinds of weird
Toots,
Chinese
Toots
shit.
in South Murfreesboro. They recently had a silent auction where they were
Where they auctioned off Martin Luther King.
No, they were auctioning.
ashes.
They were auctioning off a signed robe by Mike Tyson.
Oh wow.
What? Mike Tyson didn't sign a robe for them.
It's it.
If he did, he definitely didn't know about this Martin Luther King chicken wing campaign. God damn. I can't believe that they that's crazy. Old Tudors, man. They're a bold company.
We got some more. We got one more question right after that.
Okay.
Did we?
Yeah. We got it from Winston Gambro. You want me to read it to you, and we'll get back to more of this. Whether Toots could take on this P-22.
Well, are we gonna do Mad Libs or not?
Yeah, we should do a Mad Lib.
Okay, so let's take this question and then do Mad Libs.
Okay.
I'll look and see if there's anything else funny.
This
in
one
the
says,
Toots.
which one of you is going to be the godfather to baby Danish?
Oh, good question.
He's not Catholic, though. I don't think Jews
I
do
don't
godfather
think
things.
they do
yeah,
that. Maybe
anyone,
his lady
anyone
is.
can do a Godfather though.
I doubt he'll have a godfather. If also, I doubt he would pick either of us. He'd probably go with his brother or something. Somebody who has child rearing experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you do,
I do.
but I don't know if you're looking to take on another child. I'm not really looking to take on any children.
Very difficult.
Also, I might already be godparents of my sister's kids.
You have you had a vasectomy?
No,
Me either.
no. I mean, I don't have any kids.
I do the thing.
There
where
might be. There might be kids in the future.
I got
don't
into
know.
it. Jerry was making fun of me for this because in Chicago I was not the best at safe sex, and I would do a thing where I'd fuck a chick for a while and then I put the condom on right before I came.
I've done that.
I know.
I want to come inside you. I'm gonna put this on.
Yeah. As if that covers all your bases.
Yeah. You just got to do it during period time.
Yeah.
That's
That's the only time you do that.
well, yeah, because I mean, if you're not using anything
Hey guys,
on either side,
I do that now with my wife. I do the condom on at the end.
I've done it.
And it helps me because we've got these really good condoms.
are they
Trojan
like?
Her Pleasure Sensations. Have you used them before?
I'm always a Durex guy.
You a big glands man? You got a big penis head?
Big penis. I know. I have like a
Irregular penis head?
regular penis head.
This one's nice because it's the tip of it is
Oh,
loose.
I need a loose one because I
Yeah.
blow big loads.
There you go.
And
The tip is
sometimes
loose.
I feel it's like it's backing up, like there's not enough.
There
Like
you
you know
go.
when it's flowing out the side or the
Give
bottom
these
of the
a
condom?
try. They give these a try because the about half of the dick, or maybe a third of the dick, maybe is a looser part of the condom.
Okay,
The
that
front
I
of it is
could
a
use.
looser part of the condom. So
Yeah, I don't have like a church bell
it's lubed
tip.
on the inside, so it helps feel more like you're fucking a pussy.
The problem is sometimes that feels too real, and you're like, "Is this thing on?
I know. Is this thing
Is this
on?
thing on?"
This condom on? Tammy was saying that they were the best condoms we've ever used. She
so
really
they're
liked them.
Trojan Her Pleasure.
Trojan Her Pleasure Sensations.
All right, I haven't bought condoms in probably
Well,
a
it's nice
solid
to. The
5
reason we were
years.
doing it because normally what we would do is I'd fuck until I got to a certain point, then roll over on the bed, and then she'd fucking hand finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saying dirty ass shit. That got a little bit like old, especially if she's super high because she'll fall asleep.
Okay.
You know, and say crazy stuff.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
That could be a problem.
Because she's
Yeah.
like dreaming.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh wait, you're already at the dream phase.
No, she'd
what
be
are you
like-
like 30 minutes in and the
She's
REM
like-
sleep
yeah,
takes over?
She's like, she's jerking me off or whatever. She's talking dirty, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm showing everyone my asshole, and the carriage is there, and a guy from a mountain house." I'm like, okay.
the carriage is
Yeah,
there.
starts saying crazy shit.
What is this, Mountain Men?
Yeah, so,
Yeah, and Eustace is watching.
so we do the old condom. We do the condom thing. So we do. So after she's had her thrills, we
Yeah.
pop the condom on me, and then it's great because then
I
I get
should-
to.
I
It
should
feels
do
like
it
I'm
more.
busting in
I know.
there.
I should
you
do
know?
it more often.
And she likes it. Chicks like that feeling. You know.
Love it. You want
Love
to
it.
bond with somebody, you blow loads.
I don't know if you would want to do this, but I just found there's a website called VIP.
It's true.
It is true.
There's a website called VIPMurfreesboro.com.
Yeah.
And they have written like a profile on the founder of Toots.
Shut.
Oh my God.
We,
is
we
this
gotta find
real?
the man behind the company. This
Is
is
this
guy's
like a
Steve
meme-
Jobs of the
a
chicken
meme
wing
profile,
industry.
or is this a
No,
nice
it's positive.
Okay.
Though that's the guy.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I expected. I don't think I expected anything different.
All right.
There's 3 locations, right?
No, there's like 5 or 6 now.
Jesus
Whoa.
Christ.
All right. When West Tennessee native Wade Hayes moved to Murfreesboro more than 30 years ago to work in the restaurant business, he had absolutely no idea he'd end up where he is today.
He had no idea that he'd have a fucking shithole named Toots
Yeah.
with a drafty.
But
beer
he's
mug.
he's crushing it compared to us.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
That's part of it's just jealousy that I wasn't.
All this jealousy and envy coming from my enemies while they're making fun of Toots.
Hayes is the owner of Toots, which is now has several locations and another on the horizon,
Oh.
and prides
On
himself
the
in
event
service.
horizon.
Service to his
Good
customers
movie.
and his community.
Freaky.
Even though he's a transplant, Hayes chose to make his life in Murfreesboro, and he's glad he did.
Dude, by the way, there's nothing better than local journalism.
I know.
It is so fucking bland and boring. And it's like, well, he didn't think he'd end up here, but now he's here and he's staying.
We consider our writing sort of the white rice with a pat of butter on it.
It's just funny because he says he's from West Tennessee, and Murfreesboro's in Middle Tennessee, and they are calling him a transplant. It's like,
Hey, was he born there, Zach? No.
here's a quote from him. I had no idea this area would experience this type of growth back then, he laughed. I'm the luckiest guy ever. I was in the right place at the right time for sure.
Why'd they have to put that he laughed? Dude, who the fuck is writing this shit?
I don't know, but it's great. What else are you gonna write? I mean, you need to make $50.
I guess, yeah. I mean, local journalism. By the way, least interesting article in the world. Who the fuck cares
here's another
who
quote.
the guy behind Toots is?
Here's another quote by him. If God has blessed you, I believe it is your responsibility to give back to others.
What do you bless him with?
Toots.
I mean, no way that he's referring to Toots.
Yeah.
I knew there'd be God in it. I was gonna ask you when God would come into the equation.
Yeah. He does. Apparently, he does a lot of charity work with Boys and Girls Club, so that's good.
That's good.
Well, you know what?
He dresses up as Drafty.
Yeah, but he negates all that with his chicken wing
Hey,
campaign.
folks, Drafty here. It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Oh,
So
no.
you know what that means?
You know what Harriet Tubman says?
Eat-
Eat your chicken wings. Jesus, I mean, dude, that is pretty crazy.
Hey, I want to get on this bus. You got to go to the back of the bus, Drafty. Oh, but it's Black History Month, and we've got a special at Toots. 12 chicken wings for $6.
You know what? You know what Rosa?
That's how racist it would really be. That's
You know
how
what-
racist it would
You know what
really be.
Rosa Parks was thinking about every time she sat in the back of that bus? Some chicken wings from Toots. It's fucking crazy.
Here's another quote from him. Toots is much more than Wade Hayes.
What is that?
Wade Hayes is his name, so he's speaking about himself. in the
Like,
third
what is
person.
that? Is that a new special?
Toots is so much. It's so much more than just Wade Hayes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's Cisco Systems that delivers all of the fucking food that is already deep fried. What are the other? Give me some other gems from this.
Hey guys, it's me, Drafty.
Does he get into the invention of Drafty? Like how it came to him? Was it in a dream? Was he mowing his lawn? And he's like,
In
"Oh,
the
we-
middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep down to Toots Restaurant. Through the back kitchen I creep. I go looking for Drafty. Only comes in my dreams. And he comes so powerfully, it fills me like a stream.
I forgot about that song. I
in
used
the
to
middle
love
of the
that song.
night.
I gotta play that.
Toots,
It's a great one.
Toots doesn't use electronic printers. Rather, they use old-fashioned paper tickets. They often have to train new employees on how to not use a computer.
Wait, okay, so here's a computer. So we're gonna totally try to erase your fucking. What is this, Men in Black?
Yeah, they give him a mallet. They make him destroy a computer before they get joined.
To teach them how to not use a computer would just simply be like Don't bring a computer into this whatsoever.
I love toots. Yeah.
Also, what an
yeah.
easy system. Yeah, you just write it on a ticket, you put it on the thing, and you spin
So
it.
we've come up with a system where it's like you take a piece of paper, you write something like hamburger on it.
Now, look, I'm going to show you how to do it on a computer, and then I want you to forget about what I've just showed you how to do.
Yeah. Now, remember when you selected hamburger and it printed onto a computer? Well, what we do over here is we take a golf pencil and we just write hamburger.
And then, but we also take a baseball bat and hit you in the head to try to help you forget how you did it on a computer.
It specifically says that he doesn't cook at home because he leaves the cooking to his wife. Like,
Oh,
why,
this
why
guy-
would that even be in the article?
This explains
How
the-
did they get to the subject of that?
I don't,
Hey, do you
Is it called-
respect women?
it's because he says he's just a normal guy who loves his job, his family, and his community.
Oh my!
But when he
Try
gets
our
home-
Nation of Islam hummus platter. You'll love it.
Here's the last line of the article. His favorite choice is often a plain old classic burger at Toots.
Plain old classic burger.
Have you ever heard of their Al-Qaeda tater?
Alligator tater.
Al-Qaeda Tots.
Al-Qaeda tots. This guy is what a fucking. I don't cook at home. I leave that to the ladies.
Do you want to do a Mad Lib or do you want to end the episode?
I wanted to do a Mad Lib.
Okay, cool. Let me pull it up. Give me one
Did you
second.
just say, do you want to do a Mad Lib or end the episode?
He did say that.
Well, because we're running long. I don't know what your guys' timing is like.
I'm good. I gotta get going in a minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Hey, you think you could drop me by the train?
Yeah,
Thanks, man. Which way you going?
I'm heading. I go back to Los Feliz.
I guess you can't cut through the valley for that, can you?
No,
Well,
I gotta get. I
You
gotta
drop me
take
on
a
the train,
shower.
that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
You were gonna
Otherwise,
take a
I
shower
would. I
here,
wouldn't have
right?
a problem. But what's that?
You were gonna take a shower here, huh? We talked about.
Yeah, I
that
brought my
yesterday.
towel and my shower caddy.
You can if you want to. I have an extra shower.
Yeah. Do you have a blow dry? Can you blow dry my body off afterwards?
Do you want me to pick a surprise topic or do you want to choose the topic?
Surprise topic.
Okay.
Pull it out of. Do you pull it out of a hat, or are you
Yeah.
doing it like a computer? Because Toots would pull it out
The
of
cat in
Yeah.
the hat knows a lot
paper
about
out of a
that.
hat. And they would unlearn you how to fucking
Unlearn you.
how to do it on your
Yeah,
computer.
we talk a lot of shit about this Toots guy. You know what? I'm sure he's a great person,
Okay.
Yeah.
except for that Martin Luther King racist.
Other
shit.
than that,
All right. Here we go. All right. Andrew. And we should get a theme song if we keep doing this.
so too.
If anyone out there wants to make a theme song for it, we'll probably use it.
Mad Libs. Do Mad at the Libs. It's a right wing podcast. Mad at the Libs.
if you're super mad and you're white and you hate it, tune in.
No social justice warriors allowed here. Ching ching. This is the
Snowflakes, take a hike.
Take a hike, snowflakes. Now here we are again with the liberals attacking Christianity.
I can't tell if who are we mocking here.
I don't know
I don't know, because some of these views I agree with.
which ones.
I'm a middle fucking road guy.
I am more middle than people think I am.
I'm
also-
super
But when
fucking-
it comes to
I'm common sense middle.
healthcare, I want a universal.
All right. I have
healthcare.
one
I don't.
that's timely. Although this will
There's
for
too
some-
many smokers.
Okay. Andrew, I need an animal.
Oh, what were the things that was Richard Gere up his ass?
Gerbil.
Sexual gerbil,
Sexual gerbil.
butt sex gerbil, butt sex.
butt
oh, you
sex
mean that they're
gerbil?
bred for putting
Yeah.
up your ass?
Yeah.
Like they can hold their breath
Yeah.
a long time
Yeah,
and
Okay.
love the smell of duty.
love the
O'Neill,
smell.
I need a city.
Let's go with Wichita.
Kansas.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say Sheboygan?
What?
You can also-
Sheboygan, I don't even know her.
Sheboygan hardly boinged
Andrew, I need a thing.
a thing.
Sheboygan's great. Have you been to Sheboygan?
Testicle mole.
Have you been to Sheboygan?
No.
I've stayed in Sheboygan before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's right by Road America, Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin.
O'Neill, I need an adjective.
What's an adjective?
A describing word.
Oh, okay.
You went to MIT on Roku,
Dude,
How do you not know
I
this?
have lost my ability for grammar. If you want to do long algebra, I'm fine with it. Let's go with tough.
Okay.
What's an adverb?
That's one with an ly on the end. Of it.
Andrew, I need a
Okay,
store.
I have no idea.
A store. Katie Pinkerton's erotic bakery.
Erotic cupcake nipple factory.
Bakery or Cupcake Nipple Factory?
Cupcake Nipple Factory.
Nickel Factory? Yeah, Cupcake Nickel Factory might be. All our cupcakes look like nickels.
You can put pretty long answers. So,
Yeah.
all right, O'Neill, we need a thing.
Make it dirty, my man.
Make it dirty. Oh yeah, like what about
Like a dog tongue with an air on it?
what about a sounding rod?
Oh my God. You're the first person who said it.
All
Sounding
right.
rods are so
Andrew, I
bad.
need a celebrity.
Oh, Garrison Keillor.
He's in like every Mad Lib we do.
I know.
Oh, is he?
It's the
Oh,
Tales
it's
of
the-
Garrison Keillor.
I'm very honored to be part of this.
All right, I need a number.
Oh, a number?
Yeah.
Let's go with
69.
no, 31.
What?
Yeah. 69's 2 on the nose.
All right, thing. Andrew.
A thing? Oh, a perennial.
Perennial.
A woman's taint.
Yeah, I guess I've never really thought about women having taints before.
It's called the perennial.
I mean, there is a little gap. They sometimes cut it during childbirth.
They say mind the gap.
Oh.
And then finally, O'Neill, we need a food.
A food?
Yeah.
Let's go with couscous.
Make it dirtier than just couscous.
Oh. What? Oh.
Dick cheese couscous.
Oh, it has to be dirty? Or
I
is this
like
gonna-
it dirty.
Oh, okay, well then hold on. Let me think of something else. How about fried dick skin.
Country fried dick.
Country
skin.
fried dick skin with gravy.
What kind of gravy?
Oh, of course it's going to be toilet paper wad gravy. And duty.
You son of a bitch.
I didn't know we were aiming for dirty because I can go back and change the answer.
Okay. Okay, here we go. I had the worst Valentine's Day. My date promised to take me to Wichita, but instead, they brought me to the Katie Pinkerton's Erotic Cupcake Nickel Factory just down the block. My date had arranged for the cashier to give me a testicle mole when we checked out, but the cashier was out sick, and my date forgot their money, so I had to pay for her. I had to pay for her woman's taint. We walked to the we walked to the Tough Sounding Rod restaurant, which is the cheapest place in town.
Go on.
A Garrison Keillor cover band
Oh, that's been the worst.
played the same song over and over
Yeah, that sounds about right.
while we waited 31 hours for a table.
Jesus Christ. I would have left.
I would have too.
I swore I even saw a butt sex gerbil run across the floor while we were waiting.
You're going to get closed out by the health board.
Oh God.
At that point, I called things off. It wasn't worth it to wait any longer for a lousy country fried dick skin with toilet paper wad and duty gravy.
Neil's lying down. Neil's lying down. He's down for the count.
From 31 hours.
The end.
Go from 31.
Okay.
Do we have time for just one more?
Yeah, let's do another one. Wait, do the 31 hour. We waited for.
Okay.
Wait, let's read that last sentence. Yeah.
A Garrison Keillor cover band played the same song over and over while we waited 31 hours for a table. I swore I even saw a butt sex gerbil run across the floor while we were waiting. At that point, I called things off. It wasn't worth it any longer for a lousy country fried dick skin with toilet paper wad and duty gravy.
I think I chipped my tooth on your microphone when I did.
I was passed out. I was blacked out.
Oh, wow.
I was blacked out.
Oh,
I
man.
was blacked out.
Wild times here in the unnamed studio.
I was blacked
Wow.
out.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
I don't know. Do we end on the high note or do we
Maybe we
roll
end
the
on the-
dice again? I think we just end on the high note. I don't know if we're going to. I don't know. It's a great
you know
ender.
what? Yeah,
Oh, man.
let's dismount correctly this time.
Oh.
Okay, that's the end of the show then.
I like how Zach's like, oh, okay.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Choice was yours.
Well, I don't know. I didn't know if you want to do more Mad Libs or
I
not.
don't know. That was really good.
Yeah, I think you just ended on that one, man. Wow. Okay. Well, there you go, folks. Another episode of the Andrew DeWitt Show in the can. Literally in the can.
Where's the sound effects? Here we go. You've been listening to the Andrew DeWitt Show.
He goes from such a high to such a. Well, this is the Andrew DeWitt Show. And,
Hey, Zach, will you just read that whole Mad Lib again for me?
I already clicked out of it. Sorry.
No.
he could, but he could, but he doesn't want to.
I know he doesn't.
Oh man, the name of this one looks pretty funny though.
Uh-oh.
Maybe we do it on the outro. What is it?
Do you want to know the name of
No.
it?
Let's
No.
just do that. Let's do it real
Uh,
quick, fast as possible.
Okay, so speed round. Should I turn the music off?
No.
No.
Leave the
Okay.
music on.
All right. Adjective.
O'Neill.
Oh, frisky.
Phrase.
Oh,
What goes around comes around.
How about what goes around comes inside?
Okay.
Wait, what goes around comes around with a
Yeah.
Z.
What? Wait, what is it?
What goes around comes around, but with a U.
What goes around always comes on your face.
That's good.
Okay. Profession.
Oh, stinky dick licker.
How about a sticky dick smeller?
A stinky dick smeller. And, wait, what is a wine person called?
Sommelier.
A stinky dick sommelier.
All right.
No, a sticky horse dick sommelier.
A stinky horse dick sommelier.
This one's not gonna make any sense. All right. Adverb.
Doodly.
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 Okay. A
Doodly.
food.
How about shit kebabs? how about marinated shit kebabs?
Yeah.
Do they have a sauce?
With
course.
With toilet sauce.
Or yeah, with dog
with dog cum.
with a white wine dog diarrhea sauce. Reduction. White wine dog diarrhea reduction.
Thing.
Hey,
I gotta hold the mic with two hands now. I can't. I don't know where it's gonna go.
Zach's dog's penis.
Okay. Person.
Any person?
Garrison
Yeah.
Keeler.
Yes, of course.
All right. A thing.
How about a
A dick skin treasure map.
oh, yeah. How about
Where does it lead?
oh, well, of course. Where does it lead? It leads to your asshole.
A dick skin treasure map to your asshole.
All right. Emotion.
Shame.
Yes, good. Very good.
And then finally a food.
Oh, here, allow me to take this one.
Okay.
How about
Yogurt enemas.
how about white? What could it be with? How about fingerling potatoes? Fingering potatoes.
Fingering potatoes.
Fingering potatoes. In a man, I don't know.
What
I'm trying to
about
think of the grossest.
what about Korean food in a trash can?
With yeah, eaten out of a homeless man's nutsack.
Wait. So Korean food.
Served on a warm homeless man nutsack. Warm, sweaty.
Trash can Korean food.
Served on a warm
Maybe we might have pushed it too far.
All right. Okay. Let's see.
homeless nutsack.
This is not gonna make
Okay.
any sense.
I just generated it.
Okay.
All right.
We may just have to chop this end off if it's.
Okay.
We might be trying too hard. What do we got?
My best friend told me that squirrels love to eat marinated shit kebabs with a white wine dog diarrhea reduction. So I fed a squirrel some. He
Okay.
No. Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no, we did. He got too crazy.
Okay, continue on.
he gobbled it down,
Of course, why wouldn't you?
but then started growing until he was the size of Zach's dog's penis.
I think I'm drowning in my own fucking.
The squirrel looked me in the eye and said, "What goes around always comes in your face."
I'm dying. I'm actually dying. I think I'm dying.
Okay.
I think I'm dying.
Okay. Okay, continue.
Naturally, I ran away doo-doo-ly,
Dude,
but the squirrel chased me while screaming Garrison Keillor quotes.
Okay.
A stinky horse dick sommelier saw everything.
I'm having a problem breathing.
and ran between me and the squirrel. Okay, let me re-say that. A stinky horse dick sommelier saw everything and ran between me and the squirrel. He pulled out a dickskin treasure map that leads to your asshole to scare off the squirrel. But that just made him more ashamed. Suddenly, the squirrel ran to a garbage can and ate frisky Korean food served on a warm homeless man's sweaty nutsack, and then shrunk back down to his normal size.
Oh, fuck.
And that's why I didn't get my chores done this afternoon.
It's a good excuse.
Oh, my
You
God.
saw all that. I can see why you wouldn't get your chores done. Oh, God.
And
Okay.
then all of these at the end say, "Paste your best PG Mad Lib into the comments."
Oh, PG? Well, yeah, all right. Just take out the word fuck. Oh, man. Well, good times, guys. Thanks for having me on.
You okay, Andrew?
No, man.
Hopefully that Mad Lib doesn't come to haunt me when I run for Congress
Okay.
or whatever. I don't know. You appoint that. Maybe run for the state senate
Maybe you should.
or city councilman.
Oh, Deel.
Oh, is this who you want? A guy.
Free turkey legs for all.
Evidently, he thinks stinky dick, stinky horse dick sommelier,
All right.
something that.
Okay,
You
we
guys-
gotta go.
You want to end the
Yeah,
episode?
yeah.
This
outta
is
here.
the Andrew DeWitt Show, obviously. Tell 2 friends you know about this show. You can listen to O'Neill on Danish and O'Neill.
That is
their
correct.
podcast. I need
Yeah.
to come on there again.
I know. Come with a O or a U.
When are you guys gonna have
With
me
a
on there?
Z.
Huh?
When am I going to be a guest on your
Well,
podcast?
we're gonna have a special musical.
Oh, yeah?
one where it's gonna be Zach. 1 hour of Zach's greatest hits.
Okay.
And it's just him going, toots. Good food and fun.
Good food.
I also sing the Folgers Coffee song too.
Oh yeah,
He
do
did.
that.
He did it a couple of times. It was great.
Best part of waking up.
This is Zach right now singing.
Just in my cup.
That's not even the right phrase.
Zach didn't get it right.
What is it? What is it, Zach? Why
The
don't you
best part
do your
of waking
homework
up in
before you
Folgers
say
in
you
your
can
cup.
sing the song. Best part of waking up is Folgers in my cup.
No, he did it wrong again.
Come on, Zach.
Another classic O'Neill dismount where he sings the Folger song wrong.
All right, I'm Zach and I aims
That
to
was
please.
Zach. And I am Ryan. You can find me at Zach of Shit on Twitter. No, I'm kidding. Find me at Danish and O'Neill. Follow me on Instagram at
No, I'm kidding. But seriously.
at Ryan O'Neill Comedy.
Let's get serious, folks.
Oh,
Follow me.
let's get serious. Okay, and thanks for listening. This has been fun. Thanks for having me, guys.
Hey, you're welcome, man. I love having you on.
It's a lot of fun. It's always good times. It always goes off the rails, and that's the way I like it.
Off the rails. Raw dogging. Off the rails. It is the Andrew DeWitt Show. Patreon.com/The Andrew DeWitt Show. If you're not already a patron, if you are, thank you so much. And we really appreciate that. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DeWittiot. And listen to the Power Pals podcast if you don't. It's good. And then buy the movie The Fourth.
Oh yeah, so check that out.
Directed by Andre Highland.
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
Oh yeah, and we I'm gonna be going to Europe soon, so we might have a short
Ooh.
hiatus.
Yeah.
But I think
How long
it'll
are you
be-
going for?
Like a week and a half.
Oh, where are you going?
Going to Rome and Venice and Pompeii and
That'll be awesome.
Paris.
Why don't you just go to Venice Beach?
Yeah, I should just go to Venice Beach
Same thing.
and get a T-shirt and look at the
Why don't you
muscle
go to
man.
Paris, Texas?
Well, by the time you get back, I'll have my company
In Rome, Georgia.
America is T-shirts.
America t-shirts first.
Not affiliated with Zach Ames.
Make America wear t-shirts again.
All right, I gotta get out.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks everybody. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
And I'll do some solo and maybe duo episodes.
Yeah, we might. We talked about Andrew possibly if there is a gap, instead of posting to iTunes, just posting like 100% public episodes on Patreon.
Yeah.
So that way, like in that interim, you would still be able to go to Patreon and get new episodes without being a subscriber. But while you're there, maybe think about being a subscriber, because
Yeah, exactly.
Andrew has a shit ton of backlogged like solo episodes
Yep.
you can listen to, and he answers questions and it's fun.
Yeah,
So.
it's super fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds
homies.
good.
Well, let me clap us out and let's get out of here.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll throw it away.
I'm gonna take a tinkle.
All right. Hey, everyone on the live stream, thank you so much for listening.
Oh, yeah, very much.
Goodbye.